Hi. Hello, everyone. I don't know why I'm so low energy. I do know. I just came back from having like a day, and I wanted like a nice little day out. But every
Sympathy.
transportation system was just like not working, and it was kind of annoying. But yeah, I also just ate, so I'm just like, I'm relaxed, and I can't wait for it to be ruined by a boy, by a man. Like always, my happiness is always ruined by a man. And I can't wait to see him again. Well, nah, I really can't. I really can wait to see him again. I find this route so boring. I'm sorry. He sucks. I hate tsunderes. So like, he's so boring. I'm trying to like him. I'm trying to sit here and be like, what are the bitches seeing? What is it that I'm not understanding? Like not like all these people can be wrong. Like I have to figure out what I'm missing. I'm missing something here. But we're gonna find it. I hope we do, because Lord of mercy, I need to find it. I need to find what everyone likes about this boy, because I don't get it. Maybe someone does, but not me. All right, we can't delay it anymore. We gotta look at Minato. I really don't like him. I think he's boring. I honestly God think he's boring. But we gotta play it. I've dedicated myself to play every man in this game, and he is one of them, unfortunately, and I have to finish him. I gotta see what the bitches are talking about. They're like, oh my god, he's so great, and I need to know why. Why is he great? I gotta know. I don't know what happened last time. I don't know what happened last time, actually. I usually have a recap, but I don't know. Again, I think he's boring. I think it like went out of my head. I wanna believe. No, I can't even lie. I can't even lie. I was gonna boldly lie out of my ass. I don't know. I know we realize, us the audience realize, that he's actually a double agent for another company, essentially stealing our company resources and ideas and selling it to like the other company. I know that's happening. But it looks like we are part of like the project competition. I don't think we are. I thought we were just like doing behind the scenes work. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't like him. Oh, okay. A few weeks passed since the new project competition was launched and summer was in full swing. Oh no, the ugly summer outfits are coming. No! Well, everyone else is pretty, but except for Minato. Minato has an ugly ass outfit. And I gotta look at him with this ugly ass outfit on. No! Because Sotome and Oe were participating in the competition, Minato and I have to take on some of their regular tasks.
仕事そっちに回しちゃって
That's my
ごめん
girl
ね
right there. Look at her.
体調とか大丈夫無理してない
Oh, she's so pretty. Sorry, and thanks for helping us out with all of this. Are you sure you're alright? You're not pushing yourself too hard, are you? Oe grasped my hand gently when we passed each other in the hallway. Of course, we were all a little tired, but I was handling it just fine. I told her I was more concerned about Minato than about myself. Fuck him.
確かに彼ちょっと痩せたっていうか
Oh,
なんだかやつれて見え
damn,
る
he
よね
lost weight. I didn't know he lost weight. I didn't think it was that serious. You lost weight? Oh yeah, he's definitely lost weight. Or maybe it's more accurate to say he's just skin and bones right now. For a job?
だけど心配してるなら直接伝えた方がいいんじゃないの
But if you're that concerned, why don't you tell him directly? I mean, I don't know. I don't think I cared that much. Oh, it was right. Okay, never mind. Minato and I haven't talked much outside of work. I always seem to have terrible timing though. And Minato had been so distant toward me recently. I let Oe... Hello, Lore. Welcome. I'm trying to fake enthusiasm. I don't like this man. I'm trying to see what other bitches know, what other bitches like. Bitches like tsunderes for some reason. I'm trying to understand. I just don't get it. I let Owe in on all my thoughts.
それじゃあ一緒に差し入れでもしてみる？
I mean, sure. Aw, thank you. And how about we get a little treat to cheer him up? Like, I don't know, does anyone know what he likes? Like, I don't think I know any likes about him. I know dislikes. I can give you a list of dislikes. Oh, it has MC vibes visually. She does! Oe is just the best. Like, I'm sorry. I love Oe. I love Oe so much. She's such a cutie. It's so criminally, like, it's criminal how underused she is. I mean, I get it. It's a romance, but like, I love her. I agreed, and we ventured out to buy something for him. Does anyone know his likes? Again, I have a list of dislikes. God, ugly ass outfit is back. Hey Minato, here, this is for me and Vivian. Ooh. When we handed Minato our gift, he accepted it with a furrowed brow. Thank you, but why are you giving this to me?
差し入れするのに理由なんてないって言いたいところだけど。
She's so cute. I want to say something cool, like we don't need a reason, but
湊くんが最近ちょっと無理してそうだってこの子に聞いたから。
Not throw me under the bus. Bitch. Vivian told me that you looked like you were pushing yourself too hard lately, so that's why. What? Minato stared at me wide-eyed, but he promptly turned away. I'm not. I'm actually fine. I think you're overthinking things, Amasawa.
もう相変わらずね。人の心配はありがたく受け取っておくものよ。
Thank you. It's a wonderful term in polite society. You might want to try it out. Thank you. Oh, you're as thick-headed as ever. You should appreciate others when they worry about you. Thank you. Why did we buy him a gift? Why did we buy him something? Ah, I hate him. But I didn't even ask for anything. Tell yourself. That's so mean to say, but I hate him. I hate him. I'm sorry. Oh, my meanness is really coming out. Hey, that's rude. Thank you. I'm sorry. I gotta step out for a minute. All right. Fuck you. My God. His response was curt as he hurried out of the office.
どうしたのかしら。なんか少し前の彼に戻っちゃったみたいね。
I feel this is how he always has been. I don't know what changes y'all bitches are seeing, but I've always seen obnoxious. Like, it just doesn't seem like he's changed. Huh? What's with him? It's like he's reverted back to his old self. Was there a new self? That was true. The stubborn distance he kept was exactly like when we first met. Considering the way he reacted, I know that if I pushed him any further, he might get upset. Still, I couldn't just leave him. I mean, I feel like we could. I feel like if we tried really, really hard, we could just leave him alone. I felt anxious, so I ran after Minato. I mean, that's also an option we can do. As I followed Minato, we eventually reached the break room. God, I hate his fucking... That's not even highlighter yellow. Like, it is like a weird... it's like a dull... Like, it's like a highlighter yellow that's like dulled out and it's running out of ink. Like, that's what it looks like. It's so ugly. When I spoke up to him, he was buying a drink from the vending machine. He turned around looking surprised. What's with the music? Now what? Oh my God, this is exactly why I said we should leave. Yellow's my least favorite color, and this tint is the worst. It is. Like, I think what gets to me is too, because I feel like I would like the yellow if it was paired up. Oh, wrong button. No! I'm trying to get rid of wrong button. I think, okay, okay. The thing is, I do like yellow, but it has to be a specific type of yellow. And I do agree, like, this tint of yellow, it just does not work, especially with the other colors that we have going on. Why do we have this, a weird muted purple, black, white, and blue? Like, why are all these colors together? Like, in theory, yes, of course, you can put any color together, but it just doesn't look cohesively in an outfit. So it's just... And just knowing that this outfit would look more cohesive if he took off that fucking yellow cardigan pisses me off more, because it would actually look like an outfit if that cardigan didn't exist. I feel like that cardigan would be less offensive if it was on a different outfit, but it's most offensive because all the colors mismatch. It doesn't make sense. Black and white and purplish brown, then blue is a choice. Thank you! It's so ugly! Not only is he a bad love interest, well, to me at least, the internet loves him, but also his outfit's ugly. My goodness. The same people, okay, just like Info needs to hire me as a fashion consultant, this game needs to redo it and hire me as an outfit as a fashion consultant. Who picked this outfit for him? This is so bad. And the thing is, you can't even use the excuses. I hate when they use this excuse in anime, when they're like, oh, this character's not fashionable because of X, Y, and Z. And like, yes, you can be non-fashionable, but that does not inherently mean you have bad style. Because if you're not fashionable, you're not going out of your way to make like an extravagant outfit, but you would still put on a plain t-shirt, plain jeans. Like, that is still an outfit that people who are not fashionable would wear. Fashion does not equal style, nor does the absence of one negate the other. So and also, if you're not fashionable or stylish, you would just wear plain things in a plain way. You would just wear, like, again, take out the sweater, and this is a very unfashionable and non-stylish outfit, but it's still an outfit. It's still a t-shirt, graphic t-shirt. I don't know why it's graphic though. T-shirt and jeans. That's all it needs to be. And it's weird that they put like this cardigan. I don't know. It's just, I'm talking in circles, but essentially like a non-fashionable person would still just wear a t-shirt and jeans. It's very weird to me that they try to show they're not fashionable by making them wear the ugliest thing in creation. It could just be a plain t-shirt and jeans, and you can overemphasize that they're not fashionable by putting them in a setting where everyone's overdressed and they are severely underdressed. That's how you show someone's not fashionable. Here, it's just literally like an insult to my eyes. It's so ugly. Oh, I forgot he was rude already. Now what? Minato turned away, annoyed. His face was pale and gaunt. When I asked him what was wrong, he was not forthcoming.
別にどうもしないです。さっきも言いましたよね。
Nothing is wrong. Didn't I tell you that a few minutes ago?
先輩が何を勘違いしてるのか知りませんけど、本当に大丈夫なんで。
I don't know what made you think something was wrong, but I'm fine. Really, Amasawa. I couldn't understand why he was being so stubborn about this. Because he's a bitch! No matter how vehemently I argued with Minato, he only dismissed me coldly.
先に戻ります。先輩もくだらないことを気にしてないで、さっさと仕事してください。
Would be a fun plot twist if it turned out he was colorblind. Ah! That would be actually fun. Be like, oh, I see why you can't understand why these are not choices you should be making. I'm going back now, Amasawa. If you have time to be distracted by this nonsense, you have time to do your work. I literally hate him. I think people who like tsunderes don't value themselves. Because I have such a high ego, I can't deal with someone who is just shitting on me 24/7. I'm sorry, I don't like degradation. I like praise. Thank you. As Minato walked away, I want to be pissed at him. Yo, fuck this douchebag. Fuck this bitch. Get pissed. Throw something at his fucking... Throw, like, Coca-Cola on his fucking sweater so it can become brown. Like, we just need to do something. I couldn't help but raise my voice. Thank you. Since I've been working with Minato for a while now, it was glaringly obvious to me that something was wrong. Regardless, I asked him why he was so bothered that I was worried about him.
なんでそんな必死になるんですか?
Why? Why do you even care so much? Bitch, I don't know why either. Minato's expression twisted with pain. Is that pain that y'all are seeing? I grabbed the sleeve of his shirt and asked once again what was wrong. His eyes almost seemed to tremble.
しつこい.
Enough. But it wasn't long before he cast his gaze down to the floor. Then, just as he was about to walk past me, what happened? Ah! From the corner of my eye, I saw his body sway and a loud noise echo through the lounge. Did the bitch fall? I rushed to Minato. He was halfway to the ground, using the table to prop himself
なんで
up.
もないです。ちょっとめまいがしただけで。
I'm fine. I'm just a little dizzy. Whatever it was not just a mild cold. I put my hand on his forehead. His skin was burning to the touch.
先輩の手、冷たい。
Amasawa, your hands are so cold. His breath was terribly weak. It hit me just how much he'd been pushing himself. I told him he should leave early, but he just shook his head slowly. I have never met people who actually want to stay at work. It's like, they're like, oh my god, you should leave early. You're so right, babe. Clock me out, put me on sick time, and I'm bouncing. I don't want to be here. What do you mean? It's like whenever I see Law and Order SVU, and then they're like, oh, you should take time, and they're like, oh, no, I'm fine. I can keep working. What? I'd be like, oh, yes, thank you so much. Any one of the crimes they investigate in SVU would get me, be like, okay, cool, I need a month paid vacation to deal with the trauma that I just had to endure. Thank you. I'll be back for the next mission in a month. Bye. Like, I can't do this. I refuse to be at work and I don't have to. You should leave early. Oh, she's gone. Exactly. I'm gone. There's absolutely no way I'm staying here. My god, if I don't sleep well the previous day, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm sick. I can't come into work and fucking knock out. Like, no. Although I'm an insomniac, so mine not sleeping well is like really, really egregiously bad. But still, I don't want to be here. I'm not gonna be here. No, I'm fine, but Minato rested his head on my shoulder, clinging to me. Can I get a that sounds like a cute picture, even though I don't like him, but can I get a CG, thank you? Please let me rest here for a while. When I softly rubbed his back, some quiet words escaped his lips. I'm so exhausted. I felt like I finally made a breakthrough with him. I was still worried, but for a moment I was content that he wasn't putting on a brave face for me anymore. I asked if there was anything I can do to help. I thought he might be willing to be vulnerable with me at least, but his response crushed me. No, there isn't. Just let me rest on your shoulder for a little longer. We were connected. I could feel the warmth of his body, and yet our hearts had never been so far apart. He was right there, yet I felt alone. I gave up on pushing it any further and gently stroked his back. I'm sorry. I don't deserve such kindness. Before I could figure out what he meant, Minato lost all his strength and did he pass out? He collapsed! You know, I would use this against him when he wakes up, like, oh, so your bitch ass wasn't exhausted? You weren't tired? You were just fine, huh? Huh? Bitch. Yeah, show me to spin off. Alrighty. God, I hate him. After leaving the bar with Amasawa, I saw her off, but I couldn't bring myself to go home, so I went to Evergreen alone. What to do about Amasawa and Doe? I sighed, frustrated that I couldn't organize my thoughts about them when the manager called out to me.
お疲れですね。
God, I hate him. Another boy I don't like. Not another one. I'm being surrounded by people I hate. Oh my god. You're looking terrible.
そう見えますか？
Do I? Thank you for the confidence boost.
その様子はお仕事ですか？
You sure do. Is it work
む
or
しろ仕事の悩みだったらどんなにマシか。
how I wish it was only about work? I know, I'm a secret agent. Usui opened his mouth to speak, but seeing my silence, he seemed to think better of it and stayed quiet.
すみません、立ち入ったこと。
Forgive me, perhaps I've overstepped.
ああ、いえ、大丈夫です。
Oh no, it's fine.
仕事とは少し違います。今の会社の人たちはみんないい人なんで。
It's not about my job. Everyone I work with in Estadio is great.
そうですね。エスタリオの方々がみんないい人ばかりだというのは見ていてよくわかります。
Yes, of course. That was obvious when you all visited recently.
でしたら恋の悩みですか？
I hate you. I hate you! Not him be like, oh my god, let me just be, you know, where was this cool, fun, chisme loving, like old man? Like, where was this when I was romancing you? Like, it could have been so much fun that you just come to me and we just like swap gossip. Like, it would have been so much fun. I can literally, this is a mirage. Exactly. Like, literally, like I could like conceptualize a romance better than what we got, because like that was fucking pitiful. Like this right here would have been so fucking cool. This is how we connected. This is how we bantered. Like, oh my god. And then he could have sent me some company secrets from a different company who comes in to come here and then have drinks, and then oh my god, I hate this. Ah! You know what? Because all these bitches be writing mediocre romances, maybe I should write one. I keep saying this, but I don't ever put pen to paper. Ugh. Then is it about love, perhaps? What? My head shut up, surprised by his forwardness. He flashed me a gentle
違い
smile.
ましたか？仕事柄案外そういう相談を受けることも少なくないんですよ。
No, giving advice for those kinds of situations is practically my job in my job description.
それは
Well, normally I could dodge questions like that without issue. But all the drinks from earlier may have dulled me. I couldn't manage a word.
おせっかいでしたらすみません。
Apologies if I'm too forward,
で
but
も、湊さんがお一人でうちに来るなんて今までなかったでしょ？
you never come
だ
here
から気
alone,
になってしまっ
Minato.
て。
So I'm curious.
話して気が楽になることもあると思います。僕でよければここだけの話としてお聞きしますよ。
Sometimes talking to someone is the best way to feel better. I'm a good listener, and whatever you have to say stays between us. None of my headcanon when you tell me everything. None of my headcanon. The better version of your fucking romance. Oh my god, that was
この人は
horrible. I
俺と大
literally
した関わり
regret
もない。
spending time playing that game. Like, I
だからこそ
really wish I can get my hours
話して
back.
もいいのかもしれない。
It's so frustrating that I spent hours on his romance. I want it back. How many? Like 5, 6? I want it back. Like, wild that I fucking wild. I'm probably gonna want my hours back from playing Minato also. I barely knew this guy, but maybe that's why I feel comfortable telling him. I slowly began to speak my mind to
ほっ
him.
とけない人がいるんです。
There's this woman.
本当は俺なんか
Her name is
関わらない方
Jolene.
がいいのに。ついちょっかいかけたくなって。
She's got flaming locks of auburn hair, ivory skin, and eyes of emerald green. I talk about her in my sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when I mouth her name, Jolene. I know she shouldn't get involved with a guy like me. Ugh, I know I'm so dangerous. I'm so mysterious. But I can't help myself.
多分気を持たせてる。
I let her on, and now I think she has feelings for me. I have a very serious question. When did this happen? I'm sorry. When? Maybe I'm dense. When did that happen? I don't remember actually being romanced. I remember you were there, and I was there, and we were drunk, and then that's it. Like, I literally don't remember you saying a kind word to me. Usui placed his chin on his knuckles with rapid attention.
関わらない方がいいとは？それに、湊さんもその方が気になっているのでしたら。
Are you certain she shouldn't get involved? After all, if you have feelings for her, then...
気を持たせているのではなく、良い雰囲気になっているということでしょ?
Kohei, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Oh my god. You're not really leading her on, are you? You're just building a relationship. Where was this maturity when I was romancing you? Where was this?
でも、俺はその人とどうにかなるつもりはないんで。
But there's no way I could have a relationship with her.
それはどうして?
I'm so mysterious and dark and brooding. I'm just a motorcycle wearing, leather jacket holding a bad boy in high school. I'm just misunderstood and no one knows my family background, and I have a treacherous past with an evil twin brother. There's no way that I can be with her. And why is that?
困らせるから。
I'll only cause her trouble. I was literally making fun of like his whole like I'm a misunderstood trope, and then like he literally said the one thing that those fucking guys always say, I'll only cause her trouble. Like he literally I was literally making fun of it. I can't believe you actually you leaned into the gag. My goodness.
お相手の方がそう言ったんですか? 不倫関係とか?
Did she say that to you? Or is she married? Or...
それは違いますけど。
No, it's not like that, but...
でしたら、変に予防線を張る必要はないと思いますよ。
In that case, I don't think you have to be so cautious about this.
こういうのはあまり良くないかもしれませんが、あなたはまだ若いですし。
And let's put it this way. While this might not be the most polite thing to say, you're still young.
変に重く考えずに思うままに行動すれば案外いい結果になるかもしれませんよ。
There's no reason to take things so seriously right away. Take things at your own pace. Usui's words were just banter, lip service. But part of me wondered if he was right. How happy I'd be if he was right.
別に若くないです。
I'm not that young. I'm only 25. I'm basically a walking husk of a person. I forgot his age, but he's around there. I didn't know how to reply, and those words just fell out of my mouth.
何を言うんですか。まだ20代でしょ。僕からしたら若造ですよ。
Every time Usui is a voice of reason actively makes me mad. Oh, yes you are. You're still in your 20s, aren't you? Then you're still a very young man, at least to me. Look at a single wrinkle under my eye. I'm ancient. That's exactly what he sounds like. Oh my god.
と、すみません。口が過ぎましたね。
Oh, forgive me. I'm afraid I went too far. Did you? Again, I'm Hispanic I'm Hispanic from America. I'm sorry. My bar for rudeness is very high.
いえ。でも、マスターもそんなことを言うんですね。
It's fine. Anyway, I never knew you to speak this way.
普通はこんなにおせっかいではないと思うのですが、つい熱が入ってしまいました。
I don't think I'm usually this nosy, but perhaps I got a little carried away this time.
僕は何もできませんが、応援していますよ。
There's not much else I can do, but I'm rooting for you.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Usui's words were comforting, but I didn't think they were anything more than that. Yet somehow that trivial conversation lifted my spirits. I hate this boy, I hate this boy, and he sucks. And another chapter, oh my god. Minato suddenly collapsed as we were talking. I panicked, terrified that something serious was happening, but he was breathing peacefully and evenly in his sleep. I carefully dragged Minato to the sofa in the corner of the break room. He said he was busy with his second job, and judging from his pale face, it was obvious he wasn't getting enough sleep. I thought it best to just let him sleep like that for the time being. Oh my god, I thought my remotes were ringing. I was like, what happened? About 10 minutes later, my phone rang, piercing the room. When I checked the number, it seemed likely that it was a spam call. I tried to reject the call quickly so it wouldn't wake Minato, but oh no, he woke up. Now we gotta deal with him again. Minato, who'd been fast asleep on the sofa, bolted right up. My phone. I apologized for waking him up and explained that it was my phone that rang, not his.
Oh, nanda.
Oh, good. Minato sighed in relief. But that only made my chest tighten with worry. Why? Was he that afraid of getting a call from his supposed second job?
ところで俺、なんでソファーで寝てたんですか?
By the way, when did I get to the sofa? I gave him a brief explanation of what happened. He looked dumbfounded.
そうですか。迷惑かけてすみません。
I see. I'm sorry for troubling you. He spoke curtly and moved to stand up. As he did, I grabbed his arm to stop him. He clearly hadn't recovered, so I insisted that he should continue to rest. I thought we were gonna get a CG. I've been like, I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, give it to me. This actually sounds really cute to see. Minato didn't try to shake my hand off. Instead, he reclined back on the sofa. I pressed my hand against his forehead to check on his fever. It was a little warm, but much more mild than before. When it began to pull my hand away, he grabbed it and brought it back to his face. He rubbed his cheek against my palm softly. It was cooler than his forehead and smooth against my skin.
先輩って、いつもこんなに手冷たいんですか?
Amasawa, are your hands always this cold? Actually, I don't think so. I think my hands are always really, really warm, which is why they feel so clammy and I have to wash them a lot. I was like, I don't like this feeling.
俺の体温が高いだけ.
Or is it just my fever?
そっか。そうかもしれませんね。
Okay, I'm gonna say I think the thing I said is what he's answering to. I see. I'll take your word for it. Minato closed his eyes. We remained silent for a while. I squirmed as his hair tickled my skin and his eyelids softly fluttered open to watch me. I murmured that his eyes were bloodshot.
ああ。最近あんま寝られてなくて。
Oh, I haven't been sleeping much lately, so... Minato suddenly stopped. A startled look clouded his face. When I was about to ask him what was wrong, I heard footsteps approaching. My god, how did you hear that from deep?
あら、二人とも。
Not you two matching. Not you two matching! Actually, hold on. You two match. Oh my god. So cute. Oh, hey, you two. Director Kobase and Oe walked in.
サボってないでさっさと戻れよ。
What are you two doing here? Oh, God. Quit slacking and get back to work. I'm so sorry, boss. I hurriedly explained the situation. When I finished, Director Kobase frowned.
ミナト、お前はもう帰れ。
Minato, you need to go home right now.
いえ、もう大丈夫です。
No, I'm fine. Once again, I'll never understand people who don't want to go home. I always want to go home. No, I'm fine now. It's literally a recurring joke in my friend group that like the minute I step into my office, I want to leave. Like I would literally be texting them 5 minutes into like my shift and I'd be like, I'm fucking tired. I want to go home. It's literally 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes on the dot and I'm like, I can't be here anymore. I gotta leave. Then go home fine. I don't want you to overdo it and collapse on my watch again. The director made the right call. Always said her Minato, her eyebrows knitting while she smiled kindly.
そうよ。あと少しで
I
定時だ
don't
し、
blame you.
急ぎの仕事があるなら引き取るから。
He's right. Besides, it's almost time to go home anyway. If you have anything urgent to do before going home, we'll do it for you.
わかりました。とりあえず今日は帰ります。
Oh my god. Alright, I'll go home for today. Minato was still pale as he stood up reluctantly. I picked at the hem of my shirt, worried about how he'd make it home. Then, as though he'd read my mind, Director Kobashi spoke up.
おい、Minatoのこと送ってやれ。
Hey, Amasawa, I want you to walk Minato home today.
は？
What? Minato and I both looked at Director Kobase in
別に
surprise.
そこまでしなくて大丈夫です。
No, she doesn't need to do that.
途中で倒れたら困るだろう。
I don't want you collapsing on your way home.
倒れませんよ。それに迷惑でしょうし。
Okay, remember how I said before, like, if they wanted to make an unstylish character, they always put them in the most ridiculous outfit to show off that they don't have style or they don't have fashion sense. And I was like, that's really stupid because a person without any fashion sense would just wear a simple t-shirt and jeans. Well, look at Kobase. Like literally this is just a regular like basic outfit, which is someone who is not fashionable would wear. The stylish part is how you basically incorporate your simple t-shirt and jeans. Because it's a simple t-shirt and jeans doesn't mean that you can't style it in a different way. So like this is literally what Minato should be wearing. And I have to look at that fucking ugly ass yellow cardigan. Okay. I won't. Besides, I don't want to bother her. Minato looked at me pleadingly, but I shook my head.
先輩まで。
Not you too, Amasawa.
いいから送ってもらえ。それに、こいつが帰る口実にもなる。
Just let her walk you home. You'd be doing Amasawa a favor since she'll get to go home early. Oh my god, yes, thank god. Yes, I'm gonna take you. I'll be such an attentive nurse on your way home. I get to go home after. Yay!
その言い方ずるくないですか。
That's one way to put it.
なんとでも言え。で、どうするんだ？
It's also true. So, what do you say?
わかりました。
Fine. Director Kobase's unyielding pressure finally made Minato give in.
じゃあな、お疲れ。
Very good. Have a nice evening.
お疲れ様でした。
You too. After collecting our things, Minato and I left the office together.
もうここで大丈夫です。
I'll be fine from here. Minato mumbled as the train stopped at the station. As the train stopped at the station near his house. Suddenly, since Director Kobase told me to bring him home, I said I wanted to see him to his front door. That's true. That would be much better than like, I don't know, leaving you. Minato chuckled.
律儀ですね。好きにしてください。
How conscientious of you. Well, do what you want. Minato walked ahead of me.
お、
As we walked side by side in a residential area, Minato suddenly stopped. He stared at an older, gentle-looking woman.
あら、浩平？今日はいつもより早いのね。
Is that your mom? Oh dear Kohei! You're home earlier than usual today.
ああ、まあ母さんこそ何してんの？
Yeah, well, what are you doing out here,
買い
Mom?
忘れたものがあってね。あの子たちに留守番頼んで急いでスーパーに行ってきたの。
I just forgot to buy something. I told your siblings to stay home while I ran to the supermarket. His mother's gaze flickered between us and she smiled. Ooh!
ね、もしかして浩平の彼女さん？
And are you little Kohei's girlfriend? Oh, he wishes.
は
Huh? Minato and I were both rendered
連れてく
speechless.
るなら先に行ってくれないと。こんなところで立ち話じゃなんだから早く
Yo,
家
the
に行
way
き
the
ましょ
mom
う。
said, oh, fuck the shit at the supermarket, bitch. This is... we gotta bring her home. If you're planning on bringing her over, you should have told me earlier. Now let's hurry up and go upstairs. No, go
あ、
inside.
この人は会社の先輩。
You're wrong. She's one of my coworkers. After I introduced myself and offered her my business card, I explained why I was walking
あ
Minato
ら、
home.
そうなの？わざわざすみません。
Oh, is that so? Well, thank you and sorry for troubling you.
っていうかあんた大丈夫なの？
And Kohei, are you feeling better?
ああ、今はもう落ち着いてる。
Yes, I feel much better now. Minato reassured his mother before
そ
turning
れじゃ
to
あ先
face
輩、
me.
わざわざありがとうございました。
Well then, Amasawa, thank you for everything. I bowed to Minato and his mother and turned to leave. Oh, and then his mother caught my arm. I
せっ
paused.
かく送っていただいたんだからお茶くらい出させてください。
I would love some tea and family picture and like little childhood pictures of our little Kohei when he was a baby and when he went to elementary school. Thank you. You were so kind to walk my son home. Can I at least brew you a cup of tea? I didn't want to be a bother, so I tried to refuse,
もう
but
そんなこと言わずに少しだけでも。
I love this woman. Oh, please, you're more than welcome to stay. Just a little, just for a few minutes, okay? I got baby pictures out. I couldn't refuse her heartfelt smile and ended up following them to their house for a brief visit. Oh, can we get it? No, I wanted a picture of their house. Their apartment building was only a quick walk from where we ran into Minato's mother. Ooh, lots of books. Lots of manga. Lots of manga. And a few of them look like textbooks. Wow, all perfectly in a row. Perfect. They're all perfectly ordered. Crazy. They're all the same heights too. That's kind of wild. No, lies. Well, everything in the rows are the same height. Wild that they didn't try to, like, you know, space it out. This is cute. Is that the kitchen over there? Ooh. Let me analyzing his whole house. Hold on. What else we got? We got a TV. Are those I thought for some reason I thought those compartments were like laundry. They don't look like laundry. I like it. Is it a childhood drawing? That's so cute. Who's that for? Who's that of, actually? So cute. I hope we get to see his siblings. The moment we opened the front door, a cute little girl popped out.
おかえりなさい。
Oni-chan, you're back.
あ、ただいま。
Yeah, I'm home. Question. I know this is kind of rude to say. How you said when they described your mother, they said elderly woman. Is she elderly or just old? Like a real question. Also other question. When did she have the twins? These are questions that the peanut gallery would like to know. I'm confused on the ages of your mother and the twins, because I also have a large age gap between me and a sibling, but my mother's not that old. Like, you're making it seem like this woman is like wrinkled with a cane walking. Like, is she? When did she have these kids? How old are they? Because then it's kind of questionable. There's no husband. So I have questions. We would like answers. Yep, I'm home. Minato gently patted the girl's head, who seemed to be his younger sister. How young? How young? She sounds like an older woman putting on a little kid voice. So I don't know. You're home too, Mom. Huh? And then she sees me, and then it's me. Oh my God. They're like, who's this person? Where is they gonna be staying? Which honestly happened with a friend of mine. They heard like the daughter heard my voice, and she's like, oh, where's she staying? I'm going home. I'm so sorry, little girl. His sister noticed me and fell silent. Who are you, miss? Just as I was about to answer, an unfamiliar voice interrupted me. Okay, he sounds older. They're not twins. I thought they were twins for some reason. Hey, are you Kohei's girlfriend? Yo, second person to ask me. Is my face card not that high? Like, I feel like he's... Not me calling him ugly, but like, what? I mean, it's an obvious thing. Of course, it'd be like, are you his girlfriend? It's so wild that they would just say it unprompted. It would actively make... It would make any girl that wasn't his girlfriend, like, run away. The voice belonged to a little boy around the age of 8. Okay. How old is the mother?
違う。それに、いきなり失礼だろ。
I was gonna say, yeah. She's not, and it's rude to ask that of someone you don't know.
じゃない。お客さんが来たらまず言うことは
Stop whining. What do you say when you have a guest?
おばさん。
You look old! Bro, I'm only 22? 3? I'm one of those ages. I'm only 23! My goodness! I feel like I look good for my age! First of all, you bitches are one to talk. Y'all fucking 14-year-olds look like you're pushing 40. Fuck y'all! It's so funny. So me and my aunt and mother, we were watching the documentary of like the high school stalker. I'm not gonna say the ending of it because I think the ending is like the best way. Like the ending is obviously so dramatic. I tell you know which documentary I'm talking about, because I feel like High School Stalker is also not that big of an indicator to be like, oh, it's that documentary. But we were watching the most recent one on Netflix, and it was just like really funny because like the girl who's getting stalked is getting sent really sexual and very explicit texts, and my aunt, and like where she was sitting next to me, she's like, oh my God, these look like they look like children and like babies. I'm like, well, they are like, what was it? I think 13, 14 when it happened. And she's like, no, but they look like babies. And I was like, well, it's better than them looking like they're fucking 40 years old. Have you seen these bitches like taking pictures and they look like they're fucking pushing? And then the bitch will be like, I'm 20 something. It's like, oh my God. Like you think like, oh my God, she's 45. I was like, listen, it's better that they look younger than they fucking look like they're pushing retirement age. But I can't believe people look old. I don't look old. I'm very young looking. I still get carded. Which is very annoying, by the way. I don't like it. I don't know, but I don't take it as a compliment. I'm like, damn, I'm tired. Just give me my Malibu Babies. I only just want my sippy sips. Ow.
先輩すみません。こいつの言うことは気にしなくていいんで。
I'm sorry. Please ignore whatever this kid says. And as a person who had to deal with eight-year-old boys, I think it's because he thinks you're pretty and he doesn't know how to express that. So he's just like, fuck you, you old bag. And then secretly he's like, she's so pretty. His brother rubbed his head where he'd been smacked. I assume Minato and I assured Minato that I wasn't offended before I introduced myself.
なんだ、兄ちゃんの会社の人か。つまんねえ。
Oh, so you're a lady from Kohei's company?
お
Boring.
姉ちゃんはなんでお兄ちゃんと一緒に帰ってきたの？
Why did you come home with him, miss?
そうだよ。彼女じゃないなら何のよ。
Not this boy. He's like, bitch, only women who are dating my brother get to be here. What the fuck are your bitch ass here? Are your bitch ass, is your bitch ass here? My goodness. Yeah, if you're not his girlfriend, what do you want?
ああ、それがね。
Oh, she's here because your brother is a dumbass who doesn't sleep. That's why I'm here. I gotta make sure he gets to his fucking bed. When their mother explained everything, they both clutched Minato
お兄ちゃん
anxiously.
大丈夫？
Oni-chan, are you okay?
早く寝た方がいいんじゃねえの？
Shouldn't you rest?
大丈夫。もう元気だよ。
I'm fine. I'm much better now. The genuine smile he flashed them eased my heart. His condition was definitely better this
今お
time.
茶入れますからどうぞ座ってください。
Amasawa, I'll make you a cup of tea, so please have a seat. I graciously sat down on their soft sofa. Minato's siblings hurried up to me.
あんま迷惑かけるなよ。
Don't be rude to her, okay?
まあまあ、
Okay.
兄ちゃんって会社でもこんな感じなの？
Hey, is Kohei also like always like that at work too? You mean a fucking bitch? Yeah, he's like that at work. I told him my head. I couldn't figure out what he meant, so he began to
兄
explain.
ちゃん、俺が何かするとすぐ怒って頭叩いてくるんだ。
Wild. I can understand why he smacks in the back of your head though. Kohei always gets mad every time I do something bad and whacks me on the head.
会社でそんなことしてるわけないだろう。お前がバカなことをして兄ちゃんを怒らせるのが悪い。
Why would I do that at work? Besides, if you didn't act stupid, I wouldn't need to whack you.
そうだよ。私はお兄ちゃんに怒られたことないもんね。
Wow, this is like, that's why I'm the golden child and you're not. He's right. I've never made him mad before, you know.
ずりー、ひいきだひいき。
That's not fair. It's favoritism. You tell him, little bro. It's
違う
favoritism.
もん。私がいつもいい子にしてるからだもん。
No, it's not. It's because I'm always good and you set him straight, little sis.
喧嘩しない。
Stop fighting. As I laughed at their bickering, Minato's mother joined us, carrying the tea
で
with
も
me,
私
with
も
her.
聞きたいわ。この子会社でちゃんとやってますか？
But I'd love to hear about that too. Is my son doing well at
倒
work?
れたりして無理してるんじゃないの？
I mean, he just collapsed. He's not overworking himself, is he? I hesitated. The whole reason I walked him home was because he overworked himself, and I was worried. Don't give me that look, bitch. Don't give me that look. This is your fault. You're the one who overworked yourself and fucking collapsed on the floor. All right, it's not my fault that your bitch ass don't know how to prioritize and schedule work correctly. But fuck you. And I can tell your family anything. I got nice tea. If you give me some little biscuits, I'd also be telling her more. Minato eyed me with one look. He told me not to say anything I didn't need to. Say everything you need to. Say everything. Bitch, lay it all out. To comfort his family, I told them Minato was a valued and integral part of the
あ
team.
らまあ、そうなの？
Oh my, is that so?
お兄ちゃんすごい。
Oni-chan, you're awesome.
別に気使わなくていいですよ。
You don't have to overdo it. Minato turned away. Perhaps he was feeling shy with all the
あ
attention.
れ？兄ちゃんもしかして照れてる？
Oh, are you
照れ
embarrassed?
てない。
No.
怪しい。
Oh yeah? You seem embarrassed.
怪し
Call him out.
い。
Call him out. Super embarrassed. Minato's mother mumbled something under her breath as her three children teased each
よ
other.
かった。あの子 最近元気がないように見えたから。
I'm so glad. My son has been looking down
もち
lately.
ろん倒れたのは心配だけど、
Of course, I'm still worried about the fact that he collapsed, but
公平のことよろしくお願いしますね。
please continue to look after him. I promised that I would. His younger sister crawled over to us with big
二人で
eyes.
内緒話？
Are you having grown-up talk
そう
together?
よ。ねえ。
Well, yes, we are. Right, Amasawa?
先輩に変なこと言うなよ。
Don't say anything weird to her,
変
okay?
なことなんて言ってないわよ。
Of course I wouldn't. Tell me everything that's weird. Everything, woman.
なあなあ、先輩って呼んでるってことはこの姉ちゃんの方が兄ちゃんより年上なの？
Hey, how old are you? Are you older than my brother?
年は俺の方が上。
No, I'm older than her.
じゃあなんで先輩って呼んでんの？
What? Then why are you acting like she's your boss? Is he? I don't think he is.
それはいろいろあるんだよ。
Well, it's a long
いろいろ
story.
って何？
What do you mean?
ああ、大人の事情？
Grown-up things, I guess.
なんだよそれ。
What the heck? I know, I would be so mad. It was like, I wanted all the tea, and your bitch ass ain't telling me shit. Stop using my age against me. I'm smart, I could pick up things. The warm atmosphere made it easy to tell how close Minato's family was. And I was happy to see Minato being himself. I rarely saw that side of him at
じゃあ
work.
今度は私がお姉ちゃんに家でのお兄ちゃんのこと教えてあげるね。
Oh my god, little girl, yes, please. Okay, now I'll tell you how my brother's like at home. She started babbling to me all about Minato and his with an infectious grin. Eventually, I whispered a
お
question
兄
to
ちゃん
her.
のこと？
My brother? Oh yeah, I mean yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. My brother? Yeah, I love him.
なんだよいきなり。
Whoa, what the heck? I smiled as the little girl beamed and rushed over to hug her older
パパが
brother.
いなくてもお兄ちゃんがいれば全然平気なんだよ。
As long as I have him, it's okay without dad. I blinked, unsure of how I should respond. Minato's face fell and he quickly covered her mouth.
こら、余計なこと言わなくていいから。
Hey, don't say stuff like
う
that.
ん、余計なこと？
Why not? I don't know, girl. I also got no dad. I don't know why it's so weird not to say it. My mind flashed back to what he said before.
別に大したことじゃないです。弟や妹がしょっちゅう怪我するから慣れてるだけで。
It's not that big of a deal. My little brother and sister get injured all the time, so I'm used to it.
食とかこだわりがどうとかじゃなく、何でもいいっていうのが癖になってるんだと思います。
I'm not uninterested, but maybe I just have a bad habit of saying anything's
いつも
fine.
大抵弟たちに合わせてるんで、自分で何かを選ぶってことがそんなになくて。
I usually prioritize my younger siblings' preferences, so I rarely choose what I want. If their father wasn't around, Minato must have been filling in his father's shoes. As I searched for the right words, his mother stepped in to change the topic.
そういえば夜ご飯は食べたの？まだならすぐに支度を
Not
する
her
けど。
keeping me here. I think okay, so as a person who didn't grow up with a father, right? The father topic has been weird around me because I simultaneously don't care, but everyone makes it seem like, oh my god, but you do care. You care so much. It's really weird. So I will say the best convo of simultaneously not wanting a father but knowing you have a father and kind of wanting to be like everyone else. I feel like it wasn't the best one, but it's the one that I like the most. conversation that was had about that was in Gakuen Babysitters. It is a manga about these high school students who have a babysitters club, and the babies are, you know, the female teachers' children who they have a babysitting service in the school, which is run by the babysitters club, so that they can still attend, you know, still teach. So in it, there's this boy. I love him the most. I forgot his name, but I love this boy. He some of the kids are showing pictures, and they all have their mom and dad. And even the main character, who both their parents died, they still have these maternal and fraternal, like, older people around them that kind of substitute for the mother or father, right? In the baby's eyes, at least. So basically, one of the girls, Karen, was asking the boy, I think it was Taka. So she was asking Taka, like, oh, where's your dad? Like, and the pictures, like, here's my mom and dad, she's going around, she's like, but you don't have a dad, where's your dad? And then he looks like really sad, because he didn't, like, obviously, like, when you first talk, you don't realize your family is different until someone points it out that way, right? And obviously she's a child, she's not saying anything bad about it, she's just like a genuine question, but it's really hurting his feelings. So he's like really all in his feels, and he doesn't know what to say. And then when you know the child, he's a very boisterous child, so to have him be quiet is actually kind of like sad. So I like, and then one of the babysitters, which is this is the conversation that they had, which is my favorite. He said, well, Taka, you have a big brother, and Kieran doesn't have a big brother. Neither does so-and-so and so-and-so. And they have a dad, but they don't have a big brother. And you don't have a dad, but you have a big brother. Are you willing to trade in your brother to have a dad like them? And then, because he was already near tears, and Taka basically wipes his tears away. He's like, no, I love my brother. I don't want to, it's like, no, I don't care. I love my brother. I want to keep my brother. And then there, like, his little, like, fear of, like, not having a dad, like, went away, because it was just like, if I had to trade in my brother for this dad figure that I don't even know about, like, I don't care. I don't want it. And I thought it was so sweet. And I feel like if you treat it that way, I'm not saying it solves everything, but I feel like it does put, like, the stigma a little bit away from the kid. It's just like, well, you have this and this person doesn't have that. Are you willing to give that up to be like them? No, you wouldn't want to. I thought it was really sweet. It's very sweet. But what if I would try my sibling? No! That's so mean. No, in the same, it's called Gakuen Babysitter. So if anyone wants to actually read it, it's such a sweet story. Hold on. Let me see my. Yes, there you go, Gakuen Babysitters. It's so sweet. So if stop doing that. I'm gonna put the Wikia. Link the Wikia. It's such a sweet, like, I got an extra one I can spare. That's so mean. But yes, it's such a sweet story. But funny enough, the same boy Taka, he goes to his brother, because his brother's much older. Like, the age difference is huge between, like, the children, and, like, well, like, if the children are siblings, the age gap is really, really high. So, like, so he goes to his brother, and I forgot how it was said. I think it was something along the lines of, like, oh, Kamitani, which is the brother, how do you feel about Taka? Because everyone's saying how much they love each other, and he's like waiting. He's like, oh my god, my brother doesn't say I love you. And he says, I don't have any particular feelings about him. And Taka immediately is like, if he doesn't feel anything about me, that means he doesn't love me. If he doesn't love me, that means he hates me. And he starts bawling. And he's like, my brother hates me. And they go on a whole episode. It's a whole big episode of Taka fucking crying hysterically because he thinks his brother hates him. And then when other people talk to Kamitani, he's like, no, I don't hate him. I just don't have any particular like negative feelings or like feelings about him, like any strong feelings. Essentially, he's saying that I love him like a brother. Like, I love him. He's my brother, but I'm not like gonna fucking go run to the rooftops about it. He's just my brother. Like, of course I love him. He's my brother. So what? And everyone's like, I don't think he's gonna understand this child's not gonna understand the nuances of what you just said. But it was so cute. They resolved it, but it was just so cute. He was like, he got lost in the zoo, and he was crying for his brother, and his brother couldn't make it to the zoo. Oh, he told his brother not to come to the zoo. He came anyway, but he didn't know that. So when he was crying for his brother picked him up and like saved him. It was, it's such a sweet series. Like, it's literally so fucking cute. Like, it made me, God, I showed it to my mother once. Now I'm flashing back to the Isekai Yandere Otome you play with the pink brother. No! You know, I actually had to play that because I was like, I want to get rid of some games on my computer because I had so much, it was taking up so much storage. I was like, but I want to find the other CGs. So I literally like played it and like skipped through everything to get the other CGs. The story still didn't make any sense, by the way. And apparently there's like updates on the website where people were like, this story literally makes no fucking sense. So it wasn't just us. We didn't miss anything. It literally makes no sense. Actually, no, lies. I think the one that makes the ending makes the most sense and makes the story the most sense is when you realize that our MC is a yandere stalker also, because there is like a way, like there is an ending where like that redhead boy that you keep getting flashbacks of, that he's like alive, like he's not dead, and you are actively stalking him, and basically when you come back from the game you're like, oh thank God, that was a relief. Now I have to go meet up with this person. I said that meet them, so I gotta go meet them. And you break into his house, start cooking him food, and then it's revealed that you're actually a stalker too, and you were getting basically your just desserts in this game, but you got out of it. And now you're harassing this person too. That's the only ending that contextualizes everything we just had to make more sense. And it contextualizes it that ending contextualizes the rest of the game by explaining that he's also crazy, so nothing we're watching is actually like making sense because he doesn't make sense. Like his back and forth with things is because he's also crazy, so it just doesn't make sense in general because he's crazy, which is a cop-out in storytelling. It is a cop-out to be like, well, it doesn't make sense because they're crazy. That's a cop-out. You know, like that fucking girl who released that indie book about, like, was the Age of Scorpius, who was like, oh, she talks like that because she has ADHD. Okay, and and the story, the word structure still doesn't make sense. It's a cop-out, but it's the best example I got. By the way, have you had dinner yet, Amasawa? If not, I can whip something up for you. I told her I was grateful for the kind offer, but I didn't want to trouble her any further.
そう？残念ね。
Oh, really? That's too bad. I apologized and thanked her for inviting me over, then excused myself.
あ、駅まで送ります。
Or you can no, stay here. You're sick. Oh, I'll walk you back to the station. I told him he didn't need to do that. I walked him home because he was unwell in the first place. I insisted I could. Okay. I insisted I could walk by myself, but he refused.
それはそうですけど、体調はもう平気です。駅まで少し距離もありますし。
You're right, but I'm feeling better now, and it's quite a long walk to the station, you know. When he mentioned that, I realized I didn't know my way back to the station. But still, I couldn't let him walk me home. After thinking about it for a while, I decided to call a taxi.
わかりました。お金は後で請求してください。
All right, I'll pay for it. So let me know how much it costs later.
いいか
$50
ら。
bucks, usually.
元はといえば俺のせいだし当たり前です。
But please allow me to do that. You came all the way over here for me, in the first place.
ほらさっさと行きますよ。下まで見送ります。
I'll see you out. Minato stood up and walked to the
ま
door.
たいつでもいらっしゃいね。
Come back anytime, honey. Oh, don't worry.
お姉ちゃんバイバイ
Oh my gosh, she said, "One-chan, bye bye." See you. I said goodbye to his family and hurried after Minato. Minato walked me downstairs and waited beside me for the taxi.
今
He spoke
日
hesitantly.
はすみませんでした。
I'm sorry for bothering you today. I gently told him there was nothing to apologize about. I added that I was happy to hear he was feeling better and how I really enjoyed talking with his
そう
family.
ですか。
I'm glad to hear that.
でも先輩もあんまり律儀に人の言うこと聞かなくていいんですよ。
But you know, you don't have to listen to every single thing people tell you to do,
部長
Amasawa.
が俺を送れって言った時も母さんが家に招いた時も
Like when the director told you to walk me home or when my mother invited you over to our place. See, no, you're not understanding. I walked you home because I got out of work early. I went to your mom's house because that sounded funny. You see how it don't worry about it.
まあ部長にああ言われたら断れないのもわかりますけど
Well, I know it's difficult to say no to the director, but my heart ached for a moment. I told Minato that I didn't walk him home because Director Kobashi told me to, but because I wanted to.
先輩って本当人よしですよね。
Amasawa, you truly have a kind
問い合わ
heart.
せも一件一件ちゃんと対応してるしそんなことばっかりしてて疲れませんか？
You listen to everyone, take care of everything. Don't you ever get tired of doing all that? When I shook my head, Minato looked even more distressed.
別に赤の他人を切り捨てたって誰も先輩を責めたりしない。
No one would blame you if you put yourself first for once,
あんなこと
Amasawa.
続けたってあんたには何のメリットもないのに。
Your generosity is not going to do you any good in the long run. In response, Oh no, hold on. What we got? Okay, we need to work. Wait, we gotta save. Oh my god, imagine I didn't fucking save. Oh my god, imagine if I lost all this fucking work. Okay. We need to work. I do my best at everything. I'm not doing it for me. I'm just doing what I can. Okay, I help people. Okay, that's a love. That's definitely a love. I do my best at everything. Okay, I think I just do what I can. No, that's a... Okay, I think it's I do my best at everything. I think that's a work. Is it the correct
先輩な
one?
らそう言うかなって思ってま
Yes,
し
it
た。
is. Thank God. Yeah, I knew you'd say that, Amasawa. I said that I couldn't work as efficiently as Minato, nor did I have the planning skills of Soltame, or the reliability of Kobase. And since I didn't have any special skills, I put my best efforts restlessly into everything that I
なん
did.
か思考が体育会系ですね。
You sound like an Olympic athlete or something. When I grumbled back at him, Minato let out a small laugh.
バカになんてしてませんよ。これ以上なく褒めてます。
That wasn't an insult. That's actually a really big compliment coming from me. Minato looked relaxed, and I couldn't help but smile along with him. We both felt quiet. Only the whistle of the lukewarm air. That sounded fucking cold. What do you mean? And then that sound lukewarm. That sound like a whistle. It sounded like a gust. Only the whistle of lukewarm breeze filled the silence between us. I glanced at him, but his face was completely unreadable. I took this opportunity to ask him about his side job.
Eh?
What? Minato said nothing was wrong when I talked to him before he collapsed. If I persisted, I could upset him again. Even so, I wanted to know more.
疲れた。
I'm so
すみ
exhausted.
ません。
I'm sorry.
本当はこんな風に優しくしてもらう資格なんてないのに。
I don't deserve any kindness. I asked what was causing him so much distress. And I checked again if I could help. He listened quietly, then responded in a terse whisper.
先輩には関係ないです。
It's none of your business, Amasawa. Technically, he was correct. Even though he's fucking rude about it. I was just a coworker, I wasn't family, or a girlfriend, or even really a friend. And if he insisted it had nothing to do with me, if he insisted it was nothing to do with me, I knew I shouldn't push it further. But when I thought back about how helpless I felt when he collapsed, frustration and sadness started rising up in me like a geyser ready to burst.
先輩
Amasawa? I knew it was childish to cry over this. I'm crying? And I knew my tears would only trouble him more, so I quickly looked away. But he suddenly grabbed my arm roughly and flipped me around. Then... I hate this yellow sweater. In one swift movement, Minato pulled me into his arms.
ごめん。
I'm sorry. I was so surprised and confused that my mind shut down. He continued to speak in a thin voice.
先輩が俺のことを心配してくれてるのはわかります。
I know that you're concerned about me,
で
Amasawa.
も、これは俺がどうにかしなきゃいけない問題で、誰かの力を借りることはできない。
But this is my problem, and I've got to deal with it myself. I can't ask you to help me. He hugged me tighter. He said it as though he was trying to convince himself.
さっきは関係ないとか言いましたけど。
I think these CGs make him look more attractive than than his sprite does. Oh, wrong button. There you go. He said it was none of my business. I said it was none of your business a few minutes ago, but
先輩が俺のことを心配してくれてる気持ちを迷惑だとは思ってないです。
your concern for me isn't a nuisance at all,
俺な
Amasawa.
んかのこと気にかけてくれてありがとうございます。
Thank you for caring for someone like me. I was relieved that my efforts to connect with him weren't in vain. He slowly released me and pulled back to look into my
泣き
eyes.
止んだ。
Are you done crying? I smiled gently and nodded. All the tension in his body faded away in an instant.
よかった。先輩には笑っててほしいんで。
Great. I just want to see you smile, Amasawa. My heart melted. Mine isn't. Then he continued a bit sheepishly, hiding his lips.
それにこんなに心配してもらってなんですけど、実は大したことじゃなくて。
Also, I hate to say this after seeing you worry so much about me. Oops. But none of it is really a big deal.
ちょっと副業でトラブルがあっただけなんです。
I'm just having some issues with my side job.
ウェブライターの仕事なんですけど、ちょっとクライアントと揉めてて。
I'm actually a freelance writer, and I'm in the middle of a dispute with a
たま
client.
に連絡してきてたのはそのクライアントなんです。
The way you lie! Oh my god! You were too good at lying. Too good. I can't be with someone like you. You gotta be a shit liar. I have trust issues. I can't have you be a good liar. No way. Ah, wait, damn. Can we have a vibe check? Like, can she do a perception check? Come on. All the phone calls I've been getting were from that client.
その人との仕事はもう終わるんで大丈夫です。
But I'll be done working with him soon, so it'll be fine.
倒れたのはまあ単純に仕事の詰めすぎだと思います。
And I
作業量
collapsed
見誤って
because,
依頼を受けすぎました。
well, I guess I was just overworked. I took too many jobs because I thought I can handle them.
本当に大したことじゃないんで心配しないでください。
It's really nothing, so don't worry. I was glad nothing bad was happening with his side job, but it concerned me that he admitted to overworking himself. I reminded Minato not to push himself too hard again.
そうですね。気をつけます。
Yeah, I'll be careful. Just when our conversation came to an end, my taxi arrived.
それじゃ
Little did he
お
know.
疲れ様でした。
Little did he know I was also a job he couldn't handle. No! That sounds like a tagline for a movie, for a rom-com. Well then, good night. After I said goodbye, I got into the taxi. As the vehicle swayed, I breathed a deep sigh of relief. Thankfully, Minato's situation wasn't that serious. He also said that the work with the client would end soon and he would take on less work from that point on. I was sure things would eventually settle down for him. Feeling lighter with relief, I thought back at to that moment. The sensation of his strong arms wrapped around me was so vivid. I think they make him look prettier in these CGs than anything else. I mean, I still don't think he's that attractive. I mean, like, from the fucking roster we got going on, I think he's probably in the least attractive category. But yeah, it's so funny. It's like when that one ugly picture of Kobase. The sensation. Okay, I write this. The memory made me flush with embarrassment and my heart raced. I knew he probably didn't mean anything by that, but I couldn't help but wonder. I gently put my hand on my chest in an attempt to calm my pounding heart. What did this reaction mean? As I searched for an answer, I could still feel the warmth of his body against mine. Ooh. What's your room look like? Basic and boring, right? Yep, basic and boring. After I saw Amasawa off, I returned home. I flexed my hand and stared at it, still tingling from her touch.
何してんだ俺。
What the hell,
これ
Kohei?
以上詮索されるのが嫌で突き放すつもりで言ったのに。
I've been pushing her away because I didn't want her to find out anything else about the situation,
泣
but
かれたからって抱きしめて下手な嘘までついて。
I still ended up hugging her. Almost as shameful as having sex in public. I even made up a lie about my words.
自分でもどうしてあんなことをしたのかわ
Why
から
did
な
I
い。
do that?
ただ俺のせいであの人が泣くのが嫌だったしこれ以上心配かけたくなかった。
I just didn't want to see her cry or worry anymore, especially not on my account. Because, you know, I'm so dark, brooding, and mysterious. I could never have her worry about me. But about a horrible sinner such as myself. I cannot worry.
けど結果的に嘘をついたのは悪くなかった。
Maybe lying wasn't such a bad choice. Maybe lying wasn't such a bad
正
choice.
直あれ以上何か聞かれてたら本当のことを話していたかもしれない。
Okay, now you sound like me. Honestly, if she pushed me harder, I might have told her the truth. Ah, the horror.
すみません。
I'm
本
sorry.
当はこんな風に
I
優
don't
しくしてもらう資格なんてないのに。
I don't deserve such kindness. I thought back at how close I was about to exposing everything in the break room inside.
それだけはダメだ。絶対に。
I can't let that ever happen again. No, no more chaste touches or forelonging looks. Oh no, I must be dark, brooding, and mysterious.
嫌われるだけならまだいい。
No one understands me.
あの人は
No more exposing. It wasn't so difficult when she didn't look. It wasn't so difficult when she didn't like me, but now, I just can't think of her without wanting to touch her. How indecent am I? Holding hands. How vulgar. She could end up getting hurt if she got too close to me. The horror. I couldn't think of a worse
あの
result.
人は優しい。でもあの優しさは危険だ。
She has a kind heart, but that kind of thing could get people into
揺ら
trouble.
ぐな。ほだされるな。今さら後戻りはできない。
What if my sin rubs off on her hands? Exactly. Oh no, we can't. Then she'll be a sinner by proxy. How scandalous. God, he's so annoying. Don't falter, Kohei. Stay strong. Stay on the course. We are a Victorian gentleman who has sex with many sex workers on the side, but can never do such a thing with a gentlewoman. Don't let these feelings get the best of you. I'm a monster. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. That's what he sounds like. It's so dumb. It's not even that bad. Like, what he's doing is not that bad. Like, he literally sounds like he sounds like he's pulling a Yang. Like, he's like, oh my god, I'm kidnapping homeless children and selling them off to the Yakuza. Like, that's what you sound like you're doing. You're not doing that. Calm down. It's the skin of a killer, Bella. I'm a monster, Bella. I think the juxtaposition of him saying this is the skin of a killer while he's literally glittering is the funniest shit in the world to me, because it looks like highlighter. It looks like you put highlighter on him. So it's just funny to me. And again, I think it's because Stephanie Meyer is just, I'm not saying the reason she's Mormon is because of the reason this is like, I'm not saying that her Mormonism has anything to do with this, but the way she writes Bella is very, very the Mormon ideal. So like, it's just really funny as someone who is not a Mormon, who likes makeup. A lot of their problems can literally be solved with makeup and can also be explained away with makeup. Like, if their skin is glittering, be like, oh my god, my sister wanted to do this, wanted to like try out glitter for a makeup project of hers, but then stupidly got it all over me, and I've been having a hard time getting rid of it, which is very believable. You can't get rid of glitter, like, you know what I mean? So it's very believable. So like, a lot of this shit can be explained with makeup and can also be like, you know, like helped with makeup. Fear me while looking like a teenage girl that rolled in body glitter. Exactly. It's so funny. That really is it really, like, I can even tell you the glitter, like, it's the, like, well, now it would be the Fenty Beauty glitter balm. Like that, the white one, that is literally what's on his skin. Don't falter, Kohei. Don't let these feelings get at the best of you. You can't in any way even look at her from a distance with longing in your eyes. You can't back down now.
何としても隠し通せ。今までだってそうしてきただろ。
Keep your secret. Just keep going. When I closed my eyes, Amasawa's face lingered in my mind. I'm sorry. An apology that would never reach her escaped my lips. When I arrived at work the next morning, Minato looked the same as usual. The events of last week replayed in my head a few times as I worked, but I did my best to soldier on. As I got up to leave my seat and have lunch, I found Sotome talking to Minato.
こうちゃんさ、先週早退したんだって。もう復帰して大丈夫な感じ？
Hey Ko, you didn't tell me you left early last week. You doing okay now?
大丈夫です。別に大したことなかったんですけど。
Can we just talk
部長が
about
好意で
how
早めに返してく
in
れて。
this fandom we have the most hated and the most loved characters, and for me it's the total opposite. The most hated is Sotome and I love him, and the most loved is Minato and I fucking can't stand him. I think he's so boring. This is so wild, the way they're sitting next to each other. And the juxtaposition within the fan base is crazy. Yes, I am. It wasn't a big deal, but the director let me go home early.
へえ、コバさん優しい。
Huh? Koba is nice when it comes to that kind of stuff.
倒れたって聞いた時はびっくりしたけど、大したことないならよかったわ。もうあんま無理すんなよ。
I was shocked when I heard you collapse, but I'm glad it wasn't serious. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
で、何の用ですか？
And why are you here again?
おーい、俺のいたわりの言葉を
Stop
スル
being
ーし
me
ないで
as
も
your
らえます
only
か？
friend. Hello, could you please not ignore my kind and compassionate words?
はい、いや、息抜きに昼飯一緒行こうよ。おごるからさ。
Whatever. Hey, let's go grab lunch together. My treat.
結構です。
No thanks. Bitch!
よーし、じゃあ行く
No,
か。
never mind. I forgot this is Sotome we're talking about. He don't take no for an answer. He's like, oh my god, thank you for saying yes in a weird way. Actually really funny. All right, let's go.
は？人の話聞いてました？
Huh? Were you listening to me? As the scene unfolded, I locked eyes with Sotome, who was still trying to drag Minato to lunch.
あんたも行く？
Oh, wanna join us, Amasawa? Minato's eyes will widen meaningfully at me, like a silent plea for help.
先輩も来てください。俺一人でこの人の相手は無理です。
No, you gotta handle your bestie. It's your bestie for the restie. Amasawa, please come with us. I can't handle this guy
こ
alone.
うちゃんさ、俺を珍獣かなんかだと思ってる？
It's so mean. He's such a cutie. Come on, Ko. You're acting like I'm some kind of monster or
別に
something.
そこまでは。変人だなとは思いますけど。
Don't flatter yourself. You're not a monster, just a weirdo.
変人じゃなくて天才だろ？
I think you mispronounced genius. I laughed at their banter before Sotome turned to
で
me.
どうする？こうちゃんはあんたをご所望みたいだけど。
So what do you say? It seems that Ko here wants you to go.
変な言い方しないでください。
Don't say it like
本
that.
当のことじゃん。
What is the truth? Thank you. How am I supposed to say it then? Oh my god, he's begging for you to fucking come. The literal thing you just did. I didn't think Minato necessarily hated being alone with Sotome, but I wanted to join them anyway. I told them I would gratefully accept their kind offer. Ooh, So as the three of us were having lunch together.
やーべ、13時から打ち合わせあんの忘れてた。
Sotame! Crap, I forgot about a meeting at 1
ごめん、
p.m.
先行くわ。会計は済ましとくから。
Sorry, I gotta go. I got the bill. Don't sweat it. Oh, my boy. Ah, my boy. He left me. I'm stuck with this fucking motherfucker. Sotame had barely finished before he was running out of the restaurant with my ADHD baby. Oh.
13時って、あと5分しかないのに、間違いなく部長に怒られますね。
When did we leave for lunch? Did we leave at 12:30? Not 12? He's only got 5 minutes. The director's definitely gonna be pissed. I had to laugh because I knew there was no way he'd make it in time. I can't believe he realized 5 minutes until 5 minutes until 1. Suddenly, Minato's gaze locked on something outside the window. When I looked at the same direction, I found a young girl holding a cute plushie. I asked if that's what he was looking at.
ああ、すみません。
Oh, sorry.
少し、あの子が持ってるぬいぐるみが気になって。
I was just distracted by the plushie she was carrying. The girl was holding a bunny plushie with long, fluffy fur. I told him I didn't expect him to like things like that.
いや、俺が欲しいわけじゃないですよ。
No, it's not for me.
もうすぐ妹の誕生日なんです。それで、プレゼントどうしようか悩んでて。
My sister's birthday's coming up. I was wondering what to get
ぬいぐるみ
her.
欲しいって言われたんですけど、やたら希望が具体的なんですよね。
What specific in what way? She told me she wants a stuffed animal, but she was oddly specific about the one she
ふわふわ
wanted.
してて、首にリボンつけてて、耳が垂れてるウサギがいいらしいです。
She said she wanted a fluffy bunny plushie with a ribbon on its neck and floppy ears. Indeed, that was pretty specific. I mused that it would be difficult to find one that met those exact specifications. You may have to buy your own ribbon and tie it the bow yourself.
そうなんですよね。ちょっと探してみたんですけど、全然見つからなくて。
Yeah, I know. I've been looking for a while, but I just can't find
これは
one.
もう作るしかないかなと思い始めてるところです。
I was thinking of just making it myself. You can sew. I chuckled, but quickly realized he was serious. I wiped my expression clean of amusement and asked if he was good at sewing.
得意かどうかは知らないですけど、母親が壊滅的にできないんで、俺がやってます。
I don't know if I'm good at it, but I do a fair bit of sewing since my mom is terrible at
小
it.
学生2人もいると、意外とやる機会多くて。
There's actually quite a lot to sew when you have 2 elementary school kids in the house.
だからまあ、キットとか使えば、俺でもなんとかなるかなと。
I figured I could do it if I found the kit or
結
something.
構種類もいろいろあるみたいで、多分近いものはあると思うんですよね。
They make a lot of different kinds, so I'm sure I can find something close enough. That's what I've been thinking, is I've been wanting to, I do crochet, and I've been wanting to do a little bit more projects, but more smaller projects. There's only so much crochet things I can make for the house. You know what I mean? So I was thinking like I can buy those crochet kits for to make like stuffed animals and like crochet that. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. It sounds like fun. I remember a friend of mine actually bought it and they were following along, lurking as I get ready for bed. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Lore. But yeah, so like my friend actually bought a kit himself, and then he was also watching the video, but because the video is for like, I'm talking about beginners. So like it narrated and explained every minute step to the point that it was unbearable to watch. Like even he had to skip around just to get to the parts that he needed to. And so I feel like I don't even have to follow the video. I can just like read the instructions themselves and make like a cute thing. I was looking at a I was looking at a plushie cinnamon roll because he's my favorite character in Sanrio. I was thinking about buying that. It'd be fun. I also want to do a Miffy doll. I think she's so cute. But I don't think there's a kit for that. I have to literally buy the whole thing myself and probably buy a pattern. They make a lot of different kinds, so I'm sure I can find something close enough. That was true, but I mean, if he could find a kit on the market, he could likely do it on his own. I looked up a few on my phone and showed him. There were plenty of options to choose from.
ああ、これとか割と近い。それか、その右下のとか。
This one looks pretty close. Maybe that, the one at the bottom
正
right.
直、どっちの方がいいかとかはよくわかんないですけど。
I honestly don't know which one is better,
弟
but
に対してはある程度分かっても、女の子の好きそうな可愛いものってなると、やっぱり俺には難しくて。
it's not too difficult to figure out what to get my brother. But with finding cute things for a girl her age, I'm at a loss. It made sense that he struggled with gift giving for a sibling so much younger and with different interests. With that in mind, I timidly suggested something to Minato.
先輩が選ぶの手伝ってくれるんですか？
What? You want to help me choose a
じゃ
Masawa?
あ、お願いします。やっぱり女性の意見もらえるとありがたいんで。
By all means, I would appreciate your input on this kind of
店舗
thing.
に行っていろいろ見ながら買おうと思ってたんですけど、大丈夫ですか？
I wanted to compare a few kits from different stores. Would that be alright? Ooh, a date! I say with no enthusiasm. Oh, it's loud, but no enthusiasm in my voice. I'm like, oh, okay, we're going. Yay! We're going on a date! We discussed the matter further and decided to visit the craft store on our next day off together. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This is a nice outfit. Why is he wearing that ugly yellow cardigan at work? This is actually really nice and styled so well. It's so annoying I have to look at that ugly ass yellow cardigan. This is a nicer yellow. It's actually kind of tan mainly, but like this is so nice. So annoying. I think I'll stick with this one. As promised, we ventured to the craft store on our next day off and chose a present for his sister. Both the bunny plushie kit and the ribbon we selected were very cute. I was sure Minato's sister would love it.
助かりました。じゃあ買ってきますね。
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go buy them. When I turned around to leave the store, something on the display case caught my attention. Variety of finished plushie kits and coasters decorated its shelves. Without giving it much thought, I picked up a small plushie that was sitting on the little chair.
欲しいんですか？
Do you want that? I jumped in Minato's voice. I thought he was still checking out. And in response, I do want it. I don't like him. I don't need to be considerate of him. I want it. I nodded shyly and gave the plushie one last pet before putting it down. I always love stuffed animals. This one was so cute that I considered buying it for myself.
やっぱり女性は大人になってもこういうの好きなんですね。
I love plushies. I love plushies so much. I guess some folks never grow out of this kind of stuff, huh? I gave the display another once over before leaving the store. After paying for the kit, Minato met me outside.
今日はありがとうございました。俺一人だったらなかなか決められなかったと思います。
Thanks again for your help today. I didn't think I could have made such a quick decision without you. In reality, I had only given him a little bit of advice. He made the final decision. I told him that since he was able to get exactly what his sister wanted, she should definitely love it.
そうだといいんですけど、そもそもちゃんと作れるかどうかも少し不安で。
I hope so. For now, I'm more worried about whether or not I'll actually be able to make it properly. He sounded pretty experienced. He sounded plenty experienced the other day, so I asked what was really worrying him.
多分作業的には普通にできると思います。問題は妹にバレずに作れるかどうか。
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, she probably will. She's a little girl. She probably will. Well, it shouldn't be too challenging to sew. I'm just worried my sister will find it before her birthday.
勝手に部屋に入ってきたりするんで、外で作るしかないかなとは思ってるんですけど。
It's just a little sibling thing, I guess. She's just gonna walk in. She usually comes to my room without permission, so I guess I'll have to find some other place to make it.
まあ、
What about the
迷惑に
office?
ならない程度にカフェとかでやるつ
Oh
もり
no,
で
that'd
す
be。kind of like, I don't think it would be unprofessional, but it'll be like, it'll be too much. I could probably go to a cafe or something. After hearing that, I said, oh, you can come to my place? Damn, bitch, you forward. We're gonna say that one. What happened? There you go. I was like, what the hell? You can come to my place. Based on his wide eyes and rapid, astonished blinks, my offer must have surprised him. Are you sure? I said it would be easier to focus at my place than in a cafe. Plus, there could be something I could do to help
じゃあ
out.
お言葉に甘えて。
In that case, if you're sure you don't mind. And so we made arrangements for him to come over. Hey. Thinking back on it, it might have been bold to invite him over to my place. Bitch, it was bold as fuck. That's why I picked it. That's why I picked it. I was like, yo, which is the messiest outcome? That one. The memory of him hugging me was still burned in my mind. Seeing him sitting on my chair so concentrated, however, made me feel a little guilty for indulging these thoughts. Ever since he walked in, he had been engrossed with sewing the stuffed animal, poring over the instructions it came with. I placed a freshly brewed cup of tea next to him. I tried to be quiet, but the clink of the mug made him look up.
あ、すみません。
Oh, thank you.
急に押しかけておいてなんですけど、気使わなくて大丈夫ですよ。
I know I'm your guest, but you really don't have to go to all that trouble. There you go. That's how you speak. He returned his attention to the work in progress. It looked like it was coming together well. I couldn't put my eyes away from his smooth, skillful hand movement and commented on it. Ooh,
そこまで難しい
that's
ことは
also
できないですけど
forward.
ね。
It's actually not that
取れた
difficult.
ボタンつけたり、弟たちが保育園やら学校やらで必要なものを作ってたんで、いい加減慣れました。
I've been sewing buttons on my clothes and stitching things for my siblings here and there for a long time now. I got the feeling Minato had been working hard to help his family since he was a student. Students were always occupied with their own personal issues, but taking care of young siblings on top of that, no wonder Minato always puts such an emphasis on efficiency. I invited him over to be helpful, but he was such a skilled sewer that I had very little to do. I was thinking about brewing more tea when Minato suddenly looked up at me.
あ、そうだ。
Oh, I just remembered. Before I could ask what he meant, he bent over and pulled something out of his bag.
これどうぞ。
Here, it's yours. Minato handed me a kit for the stuffed animal I was looking at in the craft store.
気になってるみたいだったんで、お礼になるかわかりませんけど、よかったら。
You were looking at it in the store. It's not enough for a thank you gift, but I wanted you to have it. I was a little surprised by the sudden gesture, but I couldn't hide my delight that he'd given me a present. I noticed it was from the same series as the one he got in his sister. I suggested her and I can play with them together. That'd be cute. What? When he seemed taken aback, I realized it sounded like I was assuming I'd be at his apartment again.
そうですね。あいつも喜ぶと思います。
Yeah, I'm sure she'll like that. Oh, he's allowing it. Okay. However, Minato didn't reject my suggestion. He smiled back at me. I thought I might as well work on my kit too, so I opened up the bag. We didn't say much to each other since we were both concentrating on our work, but it was a comfortable silence. I ended up losing track of time. Oh, my eyeball. When I checked the clock, I was shocked. It was already 7 p.m. That's how I feel when I play Stardew Valley. It's sunny outside, and then I put on Stardew, and I look up, and it's fucking pitch black out. I'm like, oh. Oh. When I checked the oh yeah, I said this.
ああ、もうこんな時間か。
Oh, I didn't realize it was so
あり
late.
がとうございます。だいぶ進められました。
Thanks for today. I've made quite a bit of progress.
じゃあ、俺はそろそろ帰ります。
Well then, I guess I should be on my way. Minato started packing away his sewing kit, but I wanted to spend a little more time with him. How would he react if I said that? Our embrace rushed back to me. Even if he wanted to keep his distance, I had a feeling he wouldn't reject me. In the end, I said, okay. I'm gonna say please stay. It's a little less, I guess not forward, a little less desperate than I want you to stay. Huh? Minato took in a sharp breath. It took me a moment to process my own forwardness. Yeah, bitch, you were forward. I bit my tongue and waited nervously for him to say
前にも言い
something.
ましたけど、先輩って本当警戒心ゼロですよね。
You're quite brazen, aren't you, Amasawa? Still hungry for that
そ
dessert?
んなこと言って俺を引き止めて。一体どうしたいんですか？
What do you mean for that dessert? What does that mean? Still hungry for that dessert? What dessert? What is that supposed to mean? Why did you stop me? What do you want me to do? Oh, he got closer. Minato closed the distance between us, his eyes piercing straight to my heart. Flustered, my body twitched, and I pricked my finger on a sewing needle in my
刺し
hand.
ました。
Did you just prick your finger? Yeah, like Sleeping Beauty. You know, but just awake. I nodded and flicked my gaze to my fingertips. It looked deeper than I thought it was. My index finger was covered in blood. Holy shit. Let me see it. Don't put it in your mouth now. That's how diseases are spread. It wasn't anything serious. Before I could reply, Minato grabbed my hand and knelt to the ground. Why are you at the ground? Then he... Ew! No! I said diseases are spread! Then he put my finger to his mouth and... Oh, I don't like this. I hate this. I also hate the imagery of things in people's mouths. Like, I remember I saw this, like, photo shoot from Bella Hadid, and, like, she, like, had something in her mouth and it's supposed to be sexy and made me want to gag. I hate things in people's mouths. Also, can we just look at how fucking light her skin is? It's like Xavier and my MC all over again. Like, my MC is probably the lightest tan you can go, but next to him she looked dark as hell because he's that white. He's construction paper white, and because of that I look like I'm dark. I look like I just came from a spring break in Miami. Damn how light my skin is. I hate this picture. I'm not gonna take a picture of it. It's so nasty. His lips brushed my wound, catching the blood. The dull pain throbbed from it, and I tried to pull my hand back, but his grip remained strong. He wouldn't let me. Minato's tongue licked away the blood dripping onto my hand. The tingling feeling crawled up my spine and my body rose to life with heat. Don't look at me! No! Don't look at me!
何って止血
What? This is just to stop the bleeding. This is disgusting. Minato said it so matter-of-factly that I wondered if being so I read that as aroused. I read that as aroused. It's affected by this was an overreaction. It is literally not. Like, you hear many ways to stop that fucking bleeding. It does not include putting that in his fucking mouth. He's doing it on purpose. His soft tongue traced the pad of my finger. My heart raced so fast. I thought it might explode.
それ以外に何の意味があるんですか
Tell me, what did you think I was doing? Being a freak! That's what I think! Minato sucked gently, not sucking on my finger. On my fingertips, his eyes ablaze looking up at me. Stop. I protested weakly for him to let go of my hands, but he completely ignored me. I was shivering with embarrassment, yet I couldn't bring myself to break away from him. I looked away, trying to stay composed as his tongue caressed my finger again. When the bleeding stopped, he finally returned my hand.
なんかあんたってそのうち死にそうですよね
You've got to be more careful, Amasawa. Bitch!
自転車にひかれそうになるし段差で転ぶし針で指さすし
You were almost run over by a bicycle, you sprained your ankle, and now you've pricked your finger with a needle. When he listed it like that, I realized how clumsy I must have appeared to him.
俺がそばにいる時はいいですけどいつでも一緒なわけじゃないですし
It's fine when I'm around, but I can't be with you all the time, you know?
ちゃんと気をつけてください
So be careful, okay? Oh, was he implying that he would always take care of me when we were together? I couldn't get that idea out of my head. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! Minato went home, and after a while, my phone vibrated. It was a message from him. Thanks for today. It was rare for him to use ring, so even that single sentence made my heart flutter. I'm gonna say I hope it turns out well. I think, yeah. I hope it turns out well. Hang in there. Thanks, I'll try my best. Good night. I was pleased to have helped him, even if it was only by a little. I closed the ring app, still feeling warm from head to toe. I can fucking guess. Sometimes, like, I've never had this, but I know, like, to arouse someone is to, like, you know, suck on their fingers. He was fucking doing that. I wanted to sleep early, but I was wide awake. Cause this motherfucker and that nasty ass sucking on my fingers. What Minato did with my hand kept replaying in my head. Why did he do something that made my head spin so helplessly? He's a bitch. And why was he constantly on my mind? Well, I knew the answer to the second question. Like, yeah, we know that. But I still had no idea what to do with these overflowing feelings. Unable to find any answers, I gave up and closed my eyes to try to sleep. Is that it? It is! Okay, spin off. It had been a few days since I went shopping with Amasawa and my sister's birthday finally arrived. Oh! This is usually a flashback to something that just happened, or something that happened in the chapter, not like a flash forward. After we ate a delicious dinner, an expensive one to spoil her, I gave her my present.
私が欲しかったウサギさん、ありがとうお兄ちゃん。
Oh wow, it's the bunny I wanted. Thank you,
どう
Oni-chan.
いたしまして。
You're welcome. She squeezed the doll in a big hug, grinning from ear to ear. Every minute I spent to make it was worth it. But my sister tilted her head slightly as she stared down at the stuffed
これっ
animal.
てお兄ちゃんが選んだの？
Did you choose this, Kohei?
いや、確かに選ぶのは他の人に手伝ってもらったけど。なんで
Well, I actually had someone else help me pick it out. But
だ
why?
って前お兄ちゃんに頼んで筆箱買ってきてもらった時、私が言ったのと全然違うの買ってきたから。
She says you're a loser. You picked the ugliest shit. That's why. She's like everything you pick is ugly. Because last time I asked you to buy me a pencil case and you got me something totally different from what I
よく覚え
wanted.
てるな、そんなこと。
You have a good memory.
友達とお揃いにしたいからいちごとうさぎが書いてあるのにしてねって言ったのに。
I told you I wanted one with strawberries and bunny pictures because I wanted to match it with my
お兄
friend.
ちゃんが買ってきたのは犬が風船持ってるやつだったでしょ？
But you bought me one with a dog holding a balloon. She literally gave you specific instructions. Why didn't you follow it?
それなのにこのぬいぐるみはちゃんと私が欲しかったやつだから。
But this time you got me exactly what I wanted. I grimaced thinking back on that birthday, and my brother quickly jumped into our
わかっ
conversation.
た。
Can't
選ぶの
wait.
手伝ってもらったのってこないだうちに来たあいつだろ。
Oh, I know. You had that woman who came over the other day help you choose it.
あの時のお姉ちゃん？
Whoa, did you really? Yo, they're so perceptive. They're so good at this. How they could be so perceptive despite their age was beyond me. It would be pointless to lie about it, so I just told them the
そう
truth.
だよ。
Yeah, I did. When they heard my answer, my siblings began to shout excitedly. They're like, oh my god, he's got a girlfriend. Oh my god, he's done it. He's done it, bitches.
やっぱり絶対そうだと思ったんだ。
I knew it. I knew it was
二人で
her.
お出かけしてこれ選んだってこと？
You mean you two went out together and chose this for me?
それってデートじゃん。やっぱあいつ兄ちゃんの彼女なんだろう。
Whoa, that's totally a date. So she's your girlfriend, isn't she?
ラブラブだ！
Oh, you're so
な
lovey-dovey.
らもうチューした？
Hey, have you guys had your first kiss yet? This is a little bit too much for my siblings, okay? I don't want to talk about this shit with you
ああ、
guys.
もううるさい。さっさと寝ろ。
Shut up already. Just go to bed.
え
After I put the two of them to bed, I could finally catch my breath. As I grabbed a towel to take a shower, someone's voice came from behind
お
me.
兄ちゃん
Oni-chan. When I turned around, I found my sister, who I just tucked in a few minutes ago. She clutched the plushie I gave her tightly. She really seemed to
もう
love
寝
it.
ろって言っただろ。
I told you to go to sleep, didn't
で
I?
も聞きたいことがあるの。
But I wanted to ask you something.
わかったよ。何？
Fine, what is it? My sister shuffled up to me and looked up with a cheerful, innocent
お姉
expression.
ちゃん次はいつ遊びに来る？
When's that lady going to come here again?
ああ、そのうちな。
Sometime soon, I guess.
そのうちっていつ？明日？来週？
When is sometime soon? Tomorrow? Or is it next
無
week?
理言うなよ。あっちにだって都合があるんだから。
Don't rush it. She has her own plans, you know.
じゃあいつなら都合がいいか聞いてみてよ。
Then ask her when she's free. Kohei.
聞けたら聞いとく。
I will if I
絶
can.
対聞いてね。約束だよ。
You have to ask her, okay? Promise
わかっ
me.
たから。さっさと部屋戻れ。
Okay, I will. Just go back to bed.
はーい。あとね、
Okay. Oh, one more
これ
thing.
本当にありがとう。大事にするからね。
Thanks for this bunny. I'm going to take really good care
お
of
姉
it.
ちゃんにもありがとうって言っておいて。
And tell her I said thanks too.
Ah.
Yeah. Seeing her leave, holding the plushie like it was the most precious thing in the world, a natural smile spread on my face. That is literally actually so cute. Okay, ignore. Okay, okay. It took 4 chapters for me to start liking him. That's actually really sad. 4 chapters because that was actually super cute. Him and his siblings are really, really cute together. One day, around noon, Minato strode up to my desk while I was working.
先輩、さっき頼んだ作業
What's
なん
with
で
this
すけど。
ugly ass outfit? You have one cute outfit. Put it on. Amasawa, about the work I just asked you to do.
それ何の仕事ですか？
Oh, what are you working on now? Minato peered at my monitor, his brows furrowed in confusion. I explained that Stoltzmate asked me to check some designs, so I was looking over the data that he sent me.
へえ、早乙女さんが。
Oh, Stoltzmate asked you, huh? Minato appeared to have mixed feelings about that. I panicked a little, but I assured him that it wouldn't affect the work I was originally supposed to do.
別に怒ってるわけじゃないですよ。
It's not like I'm mad at
見
you.
慣れないことをしてたので、何なのか少し気になっただけです。
I was just a little confused about what you were doing because it seemed
早乙
unfamiliar.
女さんも、もともとデザイン室にいた先輩の意見が欲しいんだと思いますし。
It makes sense he'd want your opinion, Amasawa, since you were originally in the design department. Relief washed over me, but he kept looking down at the proposal I was holding. There were about 10 sticky notes with criticisms attached to the proposal.
へえ、早乙女さんの企画書でもこんなに指摘入れるとこあるんですね。
Wow, even Stoltzmate's proposal has this much to fix, huh? I quickly tried to deny that. I told him that Stoltzmate's proposal was well organized and most of the suggestions I made were simply a matter of preference. It was up to Stoltzmate to decide whether to fix them or not, but I just wanted to point them out.
先輩らしいですね。うちの部署に入ってきた時も記事のデザインのこと気にしてましたし。
That's so like you, Amasawa. I remember you were so concerned about the article's design when you first joined us. I remembered us butting heads on that. At that time, Minato and I rarely saw eye to eye, and I didn't know how to help him at all. I felt like we were much more friendly now. As I got lost in thought, one of the pages of the proposal slipped out of my hand. I picked it up swiftly, but he got a peek at it.
早乙女さんの企画書、ファッション系なんですね。
Yes! Oh, I gotta keep recycling. It's fashion and weather. It's so smart. So Stoltzmate's proposal is about fashion. Stoltzmate's proposal was for a column that would offer fashion advice. Look at him, he's so stylish. Of course he would do it. Just then, Stoltzmate appeared from behind
どう
Minato.
だ？もう終わった？
How's it going? You done yet?
まだやってんのかよ。ちんたらすんな。
Oh, you're not done yet. Hurry, come on, hurry up. He told me that it was due the following day. I told him not to pressure me, and he playfully poked my head.
さっきまでこうちゃんと楽しそうにおしゃべりしてたくせに。
Huh? Weren't you chatting with Ko this entire time?
それに、あんたならデザインのチェックくらいすぐにできんだろ。
Besides, I thought you can check designs at warp speed, right? Even if I could, I wanted to check them carefully before the deadline since he entrusted me with this work. Before I could say anything, Minato intervened.
別に明日までならそんなにせかさなくていいんじゃないですか。
Hey, if it's due tomorrow, you don't have to rush her that much.
お？まあそうだけどさ。
Oh, well, yeah, but... Just when Stoltzmate tried to speak, Minato grabbed my
Senpai.
arm.
飯行きましょう。
Is he jealous? Is he jealous? That's crazy. because I just don't like him still. I just don't like him still. I don't know why. He's just like, why are you doing this? Why are you acting so weird? Amasawa, let's go have lunch together. That took me by surprise, but I had no reason to decline. When I accepted, he turned to toss a few more words to Sotome.
早乙女さんもさっさと休憩入ったらどうですか？
How about you take a lunch break too, Sotome?
じゃあ俺たちはもう行くんで。
Yo, even Sotome's eyes are bugged. He's like, what? He's like, well, we're heading out, so see you later. He stalked off, still gripping my arm. Damn!
ねえねえ
Yo,
今の何？
Whoa, what was that? I know that two chismosos in the fucking office came together. Rah! Damn, I listen, if I can't be with Sotome, I need to be in this friend group. Like this two right here, this friend group right now, I need to be a part of it. I need to be with the chismosos. I need this. Whoa, what was
湊くんが
that?
強引にあの子のこと連れてってなかった？
Did Minato just forcefully drag Vivian away? Bruh. I was surprised too. He got jealous. He got jealous and he took me away.
さあ、まあ、あ
I
いつのおかげで、
guess.
こうちゃんもちょっとずつ変わってきてるってことじゃないですか。
Well, I guess that means Amasawa is starting to change code little by little. Why don't I have a cute nickname? I want a nickname. I miss romancing Sotome. It was so cute. After work, Owie dragged me to Evergreen. If my bitch gonna get anything, it's the tea. My bitch gonna get anything. She's like, I saw drama. I need the details. How fucking dare you not give me details, bitch? I want it now.
まったくもう驚いちゃった。
I thought I was in a dream. She's like, bitch.
一体いつの間にそこまで仲良くなったの？
When on earth did you two get so close? Apparently, Oe saw what happened earlier and was eager for the details. Bitch, I am too. I was there. I experienced it and I still am like, what the fuck just happened? I told her about the day I walked Minato home and the day we went shopping together to buy his sister's birthday present.
何それ？ものすごく親密になってるじゃない。
Goodness, so you two are getting all cozy. Did you tell her about you invited him to? I said it, but like you still took it. Did you tell her about you who invited him to your house? That you spent the whole day together in your house? Tell her that too. Let her know that you are being bold up in this bitch. Oh, hey,
それにしても、湊くんは独占欲が
I
強い
guess
タイ
he
プ
is.
だ
I
っ
did
た
not
か。
see that coming. Anyway, so Minato is the possessive type,
一
huh?
匹狼とか人を寄せつけないタイプほど、一旦懐くとべったり甘えてきたりするのよね。
Well, loners or closed off people usually get very affectionate once they get attached to you, you know? Then she grew
でも
serious.
さ、冗談抜きで二人の距
She's
離、
like, I need to
相
know.
当縮まってるよね。
You know, my friend does this to me too. She does this like when people are flirting with me, and she just comes to me and she's like, "Do you like this?" And I have to say yes or no. And if I say no, she literally turns to me and she's like, "Go away." She's like, "Oh, this is all fun and games, but like seriously, if you don't like it, then I'll get him the fuck out of here. Don't you worry about it, bitch." But seriously, you two have gotten much closer than
早乙
before.
女くんへの態度だって、あなたが彼と仲良くしているのが気に入らなかったんだろうし。
I'm pretty sure he was cold to Sotome because he didn't like you being close to him. Oh, like you being close to him, Vivian. Hold on. Okay. That made my heart leave. As I considered it, always spoke with a triumphant look on her face.
あれは絶対にやきもちよ。
Yep, he was totally jealous. Minato definitely seemed to sour when Sotome came along. If he really was jealous, I couldn't help but feel excited about the prospect.
で、肝心のあなたはどうなの？ 湊くんのことどう思ってる？
I feel like this route is a case of she fell first, he fell harder. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like she's already liked him since day one. I don't know fucking why, but she did. And it's finally like he's finally warming up to us. Took fucking forever, but he did. What about you, Vivian? How do you feel about Minato? Her question was so abrupt that I had no adequate response. But I told her I was happy that Minato had been opening up to me. I admitted that I was also attracted to his kindness and reliability, which often came out around me.
もうほとんど相思相愛みたいなものじゃない。
I guess you two are really in love with each
さっ
other.
さと付き合っちゃいなさいよ。湊くんが言ってくれないなら自分から告白してでもさ。
How about you two become a couple already? If Minato isn't brave enough, you should tell him how you feel. Always words made me blush. I honestly never thought of confessing my feelings to him, but I wondered how Minato would react if I told him. Oe had a fun evening discussing these things, and we drank well into the night. A few days later, on my day off, I was strolling around town after I had lunch with a friend of mine from school. She had plans afterwards, so the two of us said our goodbyes and went our separate ways. Just as I thought about doing some shopping before heading home, Amasawa, I turned around and found Minato standing there. And this ugly ass suit again! Suit, it's an outfit, it's ugly! I was surprised to see him for a moment, but I quickly remembered that the station closest to his house was
びっく
nearby.
りした。なんでこんなところにいるんですか？
What a surprise! What are you doing here? When I told him that I met with someone from school, his expression twisted.
その友達って女性ですよね。
He's trying to figure out if it's boy or girl. He wants you to say a pronoun. He's like, This person's a friend, right? When I nodded, his face
別に
relaxed.
何でも。
Just a little curious, nothing more. Damn, you are jealous. I didn't think you'd be like this.
それにしても湊くんは独占欲が強いタイプだったか。
Anyway, so Minato was the possessive type, huh? Seeing that reaction reminded me of what Oe said. It made me hopeful, but I couldn't bring myself to ask why he wanted to know. You should have! Make him eat his words! And force him to say that he likes you because it's really annoying. We both fell silent for several moments. When I built up the courage to ask if he had any plans for the rest of the day, I felt something cold tap against my cheek. That was literally me today. Caught in a fucking rainstorm. Rain? Bruh! I'm imagining that we're just standing there and it's just like a wall of water just fell on us. The moment our eyes met, the rain turned into a downpour. It's literally fucking crazy.
どっかで雨宿りしましょう。
Let's get out of the rain. Minato took my hand and ran. We ducked into a supermarket nearby to take shelter. Ooh, are those
先輩、
oranges?
大丈夫ですか？
No, they look like bell peppers. It seems weird to have bell peppers. No, there's bell peppers over there. What are those? There's gotta be tangerines or something. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit more into the fucking backdrop. I don't think we've been in a supermarket since Nori. Like, so I'm just like, oh my god, what's here in the supermarket? Amasawa, are you okay? Minato's eyes searched my face. Then he let out a small laugh.
髪くっついてる。
Your hair is in the way. Minato delicately brushed away the wet hair sticking to my face. His unexpected touch made my cheeks flush.
結構派手に濡れましたね。このままだと風邪ひくし、すぐにやめばいいんですけど。
Wow, we got pretty soaked. I hope this lets up quickly. We'll catch a cold if we don't dry off soon. I looked outside. The rain looked absolutely relentless. Minato pulled out his phone.
ああ、予報だとしばらく降りますね。
They can lie. It's okay. The forecast says it's going to rain for another few
先輩、
hours.
この後の予定は？
Amasawa, do you have plans after this? When I told him I didn't, Minato typed away on his phone again.
うちに寄ってください。今タクシー呼びます。
Bold. Is this because of? No. Is this because of Sotome? Is that why you're doing this? You're trying to stake your claim? See, I hate when boys do this. They want to stake your claim on you, but they won't say the words that would actually stake their claim on you, which is, I like you, let's go out. You know what I mean? That would stake claim. But you're doing all of these, jumping all these hoops, doing all these fucking obstacle course races, and not just saying the thing that would guarantee your little stamp of ownership. Very derogatory way of explaining it, but like, he clearly wants to be like, she's mine. But the only way to have that happen is for you to tell me that you like me and you want to be with me. Only way to have that happen. Other than that, I'm free fucking real estate for anyone. Anyone could hop on this bicycle ride. Then come to my place. I'll get us a taxi now. I tried to refuse, but Minato insisted.
いいから。本気で風邪ひきますよ。
No, please. Or you're seriously going to catch a cold. Call me mid-drink. Okay. I think we're all caught up, right? Yes, we are. So we should get a love. Wait, oh my god, I was gonna actually answer without saving. Imagine the fucking horror, the shock horror if I fucked up and I had to go back. Okay, I'll tag along then. Are you sure that's okay? I don't want to impose. Okay, don't worry about me. It's definitely a work. I think by this point he wants us to be a little bit more forward, so I feel like I'll tag along then. Yes, I was right. Perfect. It's over my head now, so you can see it. Taking the train home in these wet clothes would be a nightmare. I was a little hesitant, but I decided to take Minato up on his offer to visit his place again. The last time I visited, Minato's home was bustling with activity. This time, it was as quiet as an empty concert hall.
シャワー使ってください。服は乾燥機で乾かしときます。
Feel free to take a shower. I'll put your clothes in the dryer. I did a double take, wondering if I heard him wrong. It felt inappropriate to use his shower after barging into his home like this. I admit I attempted to decline, but my shivering body betrayed me with a loud sneeze.
寒いくせに。何遠慮して。
See, you're freezing. I raised my eyebrow. He raised his eyebrows at me before flashing a teasing
もし
smile.
かして覗かれるとか思ってます？
What, you think I'm gonna sneak a peek while you're in the shower? That is literally not what I was thinking. Startled, I shook my head vigorously. I never thought he'd do something like that.
冗談ですよ。さすがにそんなことしません。
I'm just kidding. I won't, of course.
いいからさっさと入ってきてくだ
Such
さ
a
い。
weird thing to...
俺は自分の部屋にいるんで。
I don't know. I feel like that was such a weird... Like this... This was so weird. I don't know. It is... I feel like we haven't had that with a character in this game that wasn't already flirtatious. I think it's a weird thing for him to comment. He's so like... He's been so... serious. So like, it's just a weird thing to say. Like, it just feels serious because he's saying it. Like, this is something that Nori can say, something that Kobase can say, because they've been flirting with us incessantly until that moment. But like, this is the first time he's doing it. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe I'm just thinking a little too hard about it, but I don't know. I don't like it. Now hurry up and take your shower. I'll wait in my room. He took a few steps, then stopped in the doorway.
着替え
Oh, you'll need
ちょ
some
っと待って
clothes.
てください
Wait here for a moment. Oh, fuck. With that, he left the living room. When he reappeared, he carried a bundle of clothes in his arms.
これ服乾くまで着といてください
Here, wear these until your clothes dry. He handed me a short sleeve t-shirt and a pair of sweatpants. I accepted them gratefully and headed to the bathroom. As I put on the borrowed clothes, realization quickly dawned on me. I assumed he grabbed some of his mother's clothes, but these felt much bigger on my body. And the scent that wafted from them was unmistakably Minato's. You're wearing his clothes? It enveloped me as if I was being embraced by him again. Damn, this hug really went, she really went for it with this hug. It really affected her. I shook my head, ridding myself of the thought of B before knocking on his door.
どうぞ
Come in. As I creaked the door open, his eyes widened when they landed on me. But he quickly turned away. Are you blushing? That's crazy. I wondered if something was off. Like if I missed some shampoo in my hair. Like if I missed some shampoo in my hair. When I asked, he responded vigorously in a strained
別に
voice.
ただ子供が大人の服着せられてるみたいだと思っただけです
No, you just look like a child forced to wear grown-up clothes. What's that supposed to mean? The shirt's short sleeve reached my elbows, and I had to roll up the sweatpants to prevent them from dragging on the ground. Damn. The woes of a short woman can never be me. I'm too tall. Oh my god. His sweatpants would either perfectly reach my ankles or be a little too short. Like, I'm just tall. I'm sorry. I suppose anyone would have said the same thing if they saw me. But I pointed out that considering Minato's tall stature, most women, not me, would look like this wearing his clothes. I wonder how, like, if there's like because like there's a canon age for them. I wonder if there's a canon height. I wonder. Hold on. Actually, no, hold on. We're pausing this. I know, for the millionth time, we're pausing this. Hold on. There you go. There we go. Come on. Oh, thank God they have height. Okay, 160 centimeters. This is MC. Okay, centimeters to feet. So we have 160. She's 5'2". All right, Minato is 183. I want to say that's 5'7". That's what it feels like to me. Oh, he's 6 foot. Okay, never mind. He is taller than me. Damn. What's 5'7"? 171. Anyone close to me? Hold on. Oh, Sotome is about close to me. What's 171? 171. Okay, 171. Nori is the most close to me. Oh my god, Usui is I thought he's short. He's not short, but he's so, you know the whole thing where old men start shrinking? He's shrinking! He's 177! Ooh, oh my god, Yoshioka is 180 also. Oh my god, he's 6 foot. Okay. Oh, the tallest. Well, no. Actually, no. 180. What's 180? Hold on, 180. Oh, he's 5'9". Okay, never mind. No, Yoshioka's 5'9". So the tallest bitch is Minato, who's fucking 6 foot. Even Kobase was like 177. What's that? Hold on. 177. No. 170. That's 5'8". Never mind. Me. Hold on. What's that? 171. That's 5'6". Hold on. 172. 174 is 5'7", actually. So let me see. 174. So the closest I am is Kobase. Sotame. Oh no, me and Nori, we're literally like 1 centimeter off. We are literally the same. We're the same height. And it's not that big of a difference. He is 6 feet. It's not that big of a difference. For her, it is. Cause she's fucking 5'2". Not for me. He sighed, got up from his seat, and stepped closer to me. With barely any space left between us, I had to look up at him.
何も分かってないんですか?
Do you seriously have no idea what you're doing to me? Not at all. I'm just an innocent... wrong fucking franchise. I was gonna say I'm just an innocent church girl. Wrong franchise. I'm still thinking Diabolic Lovers. Never fucking mind. I'm just an innocent female employee of yours. I don't know what you're talking about. Suddenly, Minato's hands clasped around my arm. His grip was gentle, his fingers barely brushing against my skin, almost soothing to the touch. His hand slowly traveled upwards, slipping into the sleeve of the t-shirt.
それともわざと?
Or do you? His implication finally hit me. Polarizing by the intensity of his gaze, I was unable to speak or move. First of all, this was your First of all, this was your suggestion for me to come to your house, take a shower, wear your clothes while you dry my clothes. Like, this is your suggestion. Why are you making it my fault? I didn't do shit to you. This is all you. For a moment, we were both silent. Then...
もういい。そもそも俺が渡した服だし、忘れてください。
Thank you! Don't blame me. It was all your fault. Well, whatever. I gave you these clothes in the first place. Forget what I said. He draped a towel over my head roughly and released my
そんなことよ
arm.
り、髪まだ濡れてます。せっかく着替えても、これじゃ結局風邪ひきますよ。
Your hair's still wet. If you're not careful, you'll still catch a cold, even in dry clothes. Despite protesting that I could dry my hair myself, Minato insisted on doing it for me. I felt I was being cared for like a child, making my skin run hot with embarrassment, but it was strangely enjoyable. As he fussed over me, I noticed a book sitting on his bed. He must have been reading it when I was in the shower. I pointed it out.
これ? 経済系の本です。
That? Oh, it's a book on economics.
最近は小説以外にこういうのも読んでて。
Besides novels, I like reading those types of books. His response reminded me of a previous conversation we had.
この本ですか? 別に先輩には関係ないですよね。
The books? Why do you care, Amasawa? That was the day we walked to the station together for the first time. The book on his bed was similar to the one that fell out of his bag that day. Curious, I asked if he was studying for a potential career change in the future.
ああ、まあそんなとこです。
Well, something like that. His vague response concerned me, but I didn't push the matter. To change the subject, I asked about the plushie he'd sewn at my
あの
place.
時はありがとうございました。あいつすごく喜んでて。
Oh yes, thank you for your help. She absolutely
相
loved
当
it.
気に入ったらしくて毎日一緒に寝てます。
She loves it so much that she sleeps with it every night.
でも俺のセンスじゃないってすぐに気づかれました。子
Actually,
供って意外と鋭いんですよね。
she knew right away that I didn't pick it out alone. Kids sure can be perceptive,
先
huh?
輩と一緒に選んだって話したらやっぱりって。
When I told her that I picked it out with you, Amasawa, she acted like she knew it was you that picked it out the whole time. Minato's expression softened. I didn't do much, but I was delighted that the plush Minato worked so hard on brought her such joy.
会いたがってたんで気が向いたらまたそのうち遊びに来てやってください。
She said she misses you. Please come by and say hi to her again sometime. The invitation to come again made my heart soar. And for once, I embraced the
Senpai?
feeling. Amasawa? Minato's voice broke through my thoughts, concern edging his tone thanks to my long silence. As my vision locked on his beautiful blue eyes, I felt an overwhelming urge to tell him how I felt. Just then, a distant beeping interrupted us.
あ、服乾いたみたいですね。
Oh, your clothes are dry. Damn! Saved by the bell. I couldn't bring myself to follow him. I crouched down to make myself small. My mind whirled with 1,000 thoughts that I couldn't articulate. I breathed in deeply, trying to calm my racing heart. Then I lightly slapped my cheeks, attempting to clear my head.
何してるんですか?
Amasawa, what are you doing? Hearing him call for me, I hurried out of his room. When I passed by the window, the sky had finally cleared. Damn, we're not gonna see his sister? That sucks. I saw Amasawa off outside. Just as I was about to go back inside, my phone rang unexpectedly. It's Doe. The name that flashed on my screen belonged to the last person I wanted to
無
talk
視したっ
to.
てどうせ後がひどくなるだけだ。
Well, ignoring him will only make things worse. Reluctantly, I answered the
Hi.
call. Hello?
ああ、お疲れ。
He
今
looks like
何
a
してん
little
の？
bitch. Did I say that before? He looks like a little bitch. Hey dude, you busy? Zoe sounded oddly cheery. Don't fall for it. Given that I'd never heard him sound this happy before, I immediately felt
別に
uneasy.
何も。それより何の用ですか?
No. What do you want?
何もってことはないだろう。嘘つくなって。
Oh, I know you're really busy now. Don't lie to me.
何を言って?
What do you mean?
まだごまかすんだ。
Is he stalking you? Does he know about me? Oh, still playing innocent, huh? Let me enlighten you then. The next words Doe spoke left me completely
さ
taken
っきの
aback.
子、すげえ可愛いな。お前の女？
I fucking knew it! Oh my god, he's stalking you! That chick you just had over. Damn, she's hot. She with you? Where is he? Where is the stalker? I whipped around and looked everywhere, but there was no sign of him.
どうして?
How did you?
さあ、なんでだろうな。
Yeah, I wonder, right?
あの女と付き合ってんの？
So what's the deal? She with you or not? I was at a loss. How did he know? I had a feeling he'd see through me if I lied, but I didn't think I had a
違います。
choice.
あの人は赤の他人です。
No, I barely know her.
まあどっちでもいいけどさ。
Is that so? Well, not like I give a
お
shit.
前、女にうつつ抜かす前にやることあるんじゃねえの？
But hey, don't you have work to do? What are you doing chasing tail on the
結
clock?
局あれからろくな情報持ってきてねえだろ。やる気あんのか？
You haven't brought any useful information to the table lately. Are you serious about this or not?
すみません。
I'm sorry.
口だけの謝罪はいらねえからさ。
I've had enough of your empty
自分がや
apologies.
るべきことちゃんと分かってんだろ。
You know what your job is, right?
使える情報を持ってこれねえならさ、お前んとこの大事なエスターシを潰せよ。
Hey, if you don't provide me with any valuable information, then you're going to have to sabotage Sympathy instead.
は
What? Zoe scoffed.
何を驚いてんの？
Huh? Why so
だってそうだろ？
surprised?
差し出すものがないならせめて邪魔なものくらい取っ払え。
I mean, that's how it works, right? If you can't boost me up, you can at least tear my enemies down,
エスタ
right?
ーシが差ししたら新しいキュレーションアプリの企画でも提出するからさ。
Once Sympathy gets shut down, you just can go work for any other crappy
俺は
app.
別にどっちでもいい。お前が好きな方を選べよ。
Makes no difference to me, so you figure out which you
Yeah.
want. Bye. Zoe hung up abruptly, leaving me to swallow his threats on my
見られてた。
own.
いつからどこから
He was watching me? Since when? From where?
さっきのは忠告だ。土井さんはその気になれば先輩を盾に俺を脅せる。
That was just a warning. If Doing wanted, he could easily use Amasawa as leverage. A wave of dread crashed onto me, and I kicked myself for being so negligent. I never should have given him another weakness to exploit. He already had my family to hold over my head, after all. But I let my guard down and let myself have feelings for Amasawa, and I gave Doi another way to
無
control
関
me.
係のあの人を巻き込むわけにはいかないのに。
I can't afford to let anyone else get involved with this. I wonder what because it doesn't seem, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he has any real power to like execute anything. I wonder like what the threat is. Exposure? I mean, you could just get another job, maybe not in the same field, but like, is this like I don't know. I just don't truly understand what he really has over his head. Because like the also potential is like maybe Minato wants to get a job in the same field or blah, blah, blah. But like he hasn't expressed that. So I really don't even know like if that's even a threat. I don't know. I just don't see the threat level here. I don't know. I just don't get it. A few days passed since my visit to Minato's place. I was at Sympathy in the company of Director Kobase and Minato. Typically, those of us in the operations team rarely visit other companies. However, Director Kobase told us the meeting would revolve around the schedule of our joint venture app.
お疲れ。二人とも今日はもう直帰していいぞ。
Good job, both of you. You can head straight home for today. At the office entrance, after the meeting, Director Kobase glanced at his watch and dismissed us for the day.
でもまだ定時まで時間ありますよ。
What? But our workday isn't over yet. Shush! Don't
ああ
say
そうだ
shit!
ね。どうせ
We're
戻ったら
getting
すぐ
the
定時
rest of the day free! Shut the fuck up! Well, I wanna leave! I've been here for 5 minutes, I wanna go home! Well, it will be by the time we get back. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Kobase, you're like the greatest boss in the world. Thank you for always letting me leave early.
俺は用があるから戻るが、お前らは帰れ。じゃあな。
I've got other tasks to attend to, so I'll be heading back. But you two can head home. See you tomorrow. With that, Director Kobase left Sympathy on his own. Wow, he's just like, well, I gotta go, bitch, so bye. I turned to Minato about to suggest we leave as well, but he walked out the door without a word. Oh, he's gonna be a bitch again. Okay, great. We gotta deal with this again. I followed him outside. When I reached out to stop him, he looked back with an irritated glance.
俺この辺で用があるんで一人で帰ってください。
I have some errands to run around here. You should go home by yourself. Without waiting for a response, he briskly walked away. Minato had been acting strange over the past few days. he was practically curt with me, and I was reminded of his demeanor when I first joined the operations team. Whenever something was off with Minato, it typically had to do with his side job. Afraid that something was wrong, I hurried after him again to ask him directly. Then, is he here? Minato, who was a few steps ahead of me, suddenly stopped in his tracks. Following his gaze, I spotted an unfamiliar man standing on the sidewalk.
Oh, Minato-chan! 久しぶり!
He followed him! Oh, hey Minato, long time no see. How have you been?
こんなとこで会うなんてな。うちで打ち合わせでもあった？
Didn't expect to see you here. Had a meeting at my office. This is your office? You're a Tempesty worker? But wait, why would you want the app to fail? It's working with Tempesty. What is going on? Didn't expect to see you here. Had a meeting in my office, did you?
そうですね。
Well, yes. The stranger, who seemed to be an acquaintance of Minato's, approached us with a friendly grin. Judging by the way he spoke, he seemed to be a Tempesty employee. As I watched them, the man suddenly noticed me and approached.
あ、どうも、はじめまして。Minatoの同僚の人？
Hello, nice to meet you. Are you Minato's colleague?
俺、こいつの大学の先輩で土井って言います。よろしくね。
I'm Doe. I went to college with Minato here. Oh, okay. He offered his business card and I gave him mine in return with a
俺たち
smile.
結構仲良くてさ、今もたまに連絡取ってるんだよな。
We're actually pretty good friends. We keep in touch pretty frequently, right? Mm-hmm.
別に仲良くはないと思いますけど。
I wouldn't say we're that close.
相変わらずだな、お前は。
This kid never changes. At first glance, their interaction reminded me of how Sotsme and Minato typically tease each other in the office. No, it's completely different. But this time, Minato looked grim, even a little fearful. Upon seeing my puzzled expression, Doe's mouth stretched into a lighthearted smile.
今日これから時間ある？よければ3人で飲みに行きません？
Hey, are you free today? How about we all go for a drink?
は？何勝手なこと？
What? You can't
何？
just.
都合悪いの？だったらお前は来なくていいよ。
What? You busy? Guess you don't have to join us then.
俺も先輩も行きません。
You're not taking me or Amasawa anywhere.
なんでお前が彼女のことまで勝手に決めてんだよ。
Oh, he's being so curt about it now. You see, he was like, he had a whole ass facade, and he dropped it instantly. Immediately, he dropped it. Oh, and who the hell are you to decide what Amasawa can or can't do?
この後予定があるって言ってました。そもそも土井さんはまだ仕事中じゃないんですか？
She told me she has plans. Besides, aren't you supposed to be working, Doe? Minato quickly shut down the conversation, then turned to me with a stern expression.
俺、ちょっとこの人と話していくんで、先輩はもう帰ってください。
I need to speak with him for a few minutes. Amasawa, please go ahead without me. Minato grabbed Doe's arm and dragged him away. Since Doe was a friend from college, I guess their conversation was personal, not business related. Despite that, I couldn't shake off a nagging sense of unease about Minato's behavior. As I headed towards the station, I looked back and caught sight of their retreating figures. After a moment's hesitation, I decided to discreetly follow them. That's my bitch right there. Fucking follow them. Ignore personal space and boundaries. Minato and Zoe were talking in a back alley a short distance from Tempesty. Hidden in the shadows, I watched and listened to their conversation unfold.
どういうつもりですか？
What are you up to?
ああ、何がだよ。言っとくけど、今日会ったのは偶然だぞ。
Huh? Why do you ask? I swear, bumping into you today was a total
つ
coincidence.
うかお前、こんなとこで油売ってていいのか？
Anyway, don't forget, you still have a job to do.
俺が言ったこと忘れてねえよな。
You haven't forgotten what we talked about, right?
覚えてますよ。
No, I remember.
ならいいけどさ。なんならあの女に協力してもらえばいいんじゃねえの？
Glad to hear it. Hey, how about you get that woman to help?
そんなこと絶対にしません。あの人は関係ないんで。
Never. Amasawa has nothing to do with this. The unexpected mention of my name made me jump. I couldn't fully comprehend the context, but it was clear the conversation was far from amicable.
あの人は俺と違って仕事にひたむきに取り組んでるんです。だから。
She's not like me. She's dedicated to her work. So...
へえ。会社を裏切るような真似はさせられないって？あの女に随分と惚れ込んでんだな。
So you don't think she'd betray her company like you? Guess you really are smitten with her, huh?
どっちにすんのか決めた？情報を持ってくるか、エスター氏潰すか。
So, have you decided? Are you going to gather information for me, or are you going to help me bring down Estadacy? I don't understand why. Why do you want to take down the app Estadacy? They're in collaboration with Tempesty. It doesn't make any sense. His question made my eyes bulge. What did he mean, bring down Estadacy?
それはまだ。
No, not yet.
お前ってほんと口だけな。こんだけ言ってもまだやる気出ねえか。
Ugh, all bark and still no bite, huh? Even after everything I told
な
you.
らあの女にお前が今までしてきたことバラしてやろうか。
Hey, I got an idea. How about I spill the beans to that woman you're so into?
やめてください。
Please don't do that.
そりゃ嫌だよな。
Of course you don't want me
会社の
to.
情報を漏洩させてたなんて最低の裏切り行為だ。
You've been leaking her company's
されるに
secrets.
決まってる。
The worst kind of betrayal. She'll despise you for sure if she ever finds out. I barely managed to stifle a gasp, dumbfounded by his words. Cold sweat trickled down my back as anxiety and shock swirled inside
Oh.
me.
いいこと思いついたわ。
Hey, I know what to
ま
do.
だどっちにするか迷ってんならさ、決まるまであの女俺に貸してくれよ。
If you need more time, how about you let me borrow that girl until you make up your mind?
は？貸すって。
What do you mean by
お
that?
前さ、ガキじゃねえんだからそんくらい意味わかんだろ。
Come on, don't play dumb with me. You know exactly what I mean. It's just so funny because that would only work if you were attractive. I'm sorry, he's such a he's not attractive. He's like okay. You know what I mean? Like it would only work if you were like a god. Like if you were like then it'd be like, oh my god, no, now that's scary. But like you're just like a dude. Also, do you have pull to like kidnap me? Like I just don't understand. I don't understand the threats. Like I don't get it. I forgot she's 5'2". Never mind, because he's like almost as tall as Minato, so he's fucking tall. He can like easily pick her up. Come on, don't play dumb with me. You know exactly what I mean. Oh wait, she's 5'2" and he's 6 foot? Ew, I don't like this pairing anymore. Beat him up! Beat him up! Beat him up! Beat him up! Minato seized Doe by the collar, rage darkening his expression. Punch him! Swing! I wanted to intervene, but my feet were rooted to the spot. Yeah, don't do that,
別に
bitch.
殴ったっていいけどさ、こんなとこで騒ぎを起こしたらすぐバレるぞ。
Go on, hit me if you want, but you'll be in for it the second you do
暴
it.
行の現行犯で逮捕されてえの。
You wanna get arrested for assault, huh? It's okay, don't worry, I'll be your alibi. I'll be your alibi. We were walking together down the street, going to the train station.
あ
We
ん
were
たって
making
ほん
out
と最
too.
低ですね。
You bastard.
お前が全然やる気出さねえのが悪い。
You've only got yourself to blame for your lack of motivation. Zoe grinned as he smacked away Minato's hand from his
つ
shirt.
うか、お前もその最低野郎と大して変わんねえってこと。 忘れんなよ。
You think you're better than me? Nah, you're exactly the same as this
そ
bastard.
んなことちゃんと分かってますよ。
I'm well aware.
まあいいや。俺ももうこれ以上待ってらんねえからさ。
Anyways, I can't wait much
あ
longer.
と1週間だけ時間やるよ。それまでにどうするか決めとけ。
I'll give you another week. Decide what you're going to do by
逃
then.
げんなよ。
There's no way out, so don't even think about running. I don't understand. Leaving Minato with those unsettling words, Doe departed. Minato looked deathly pale in the dim light. I was torn on what to do. Leave or talk to him. I wanted nothing more than for him to dismiss everything I heard as a lie, but the chance of it being true frightened me. I was frozen in place, my mind a whirlwind of fear and anxiety. I decided to walk. Oh fuck! I decided to walk away quickly when suddenly. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened in real life when she was doing it. She's like, okay, I'm gonna leave. I decided to walk away quietly when suddenly my bag slipped and fell. No!
誰だ
Shit! Fuck! Who's there? Minato's sharp voice forced me out of hiding. No! Hi, I listened. I'm sorry. It looked like good gossip. I had to go investigate. Upon seeing me, his eyes widened.
先輩
Amasawa. After a long, hard stare, Minato averted his gaze.
まだ帰ってなかったんですか。道にでも迷いました。
What are you doing here? Are you lost or something? He was clearly trying to change the topic. I imagined how much easier it would have been to give him a non-committal response and leave things as they were.
一人で帰れますよね。俺も行くんで。
Come on! You know your way back, right? I have to go. As Minato turned to leave, I moved swiftly. Acting on instinct, I lunged to grab his arm, holding him back.
話してくれませんか。
Can you please let me go? Despite his request, Minato didn't try to break free from my grasp. He looked down, seemingly resigned to the confrontation. Taking a deep breath, I asked him if there was any truth to what Doe said. I longed for him to deny it, but Minato's silence and pained expression confirmed my worst fears. They said more than words ever could. Confusion and disappointment jabbed at me. I drew closer to Minato.
だから何
So what? Minato's response stopped me short.
別に事情なんてないですよ。いい小遣い稼ぎになるんです。
No, there's no special reason. It was just an easy way to make some extra cash.
罪悪感まったく。俺はエスタリオに何の思い入れもないですし。
Guilty? Not at all. I don't have any loyalty to Estadio.
会社にバラしたいならバラせばいいじゃないですか。俺は止めませんよ。
If you want to report me to the company, be my guest. I won't stop you.
ああ、それとも。
Oh, unless you're conflicted. His smile felt like a slap on the face as he stepped toward
先
me.
輩はお人よしだから黙っててくれたりします。
Since you're such a good person, Amasawa, are you going to keep my secret for me?
なんなら協力してくれませんか。最近大した成果が上がらなくて
Are you
困
going
ってた
to...
んです。
Are you really trying to manipulate her right now? Better yet, want to help me out? My results have been underwhelming recently. I could use someone like you. He was speaking pure nonsense. This wasn't the Minato I know. I'm speechless. I only managed to shake my head in refusal.
なんだ。案外薄情なんですね。
Oh, you're colder than I thought.
俺のこと好きなくせにそんなこともできないんだ。
You won't even do this one simple thing for the guy you like? My jaw dropped. How dare you fucking throw that at my face? I haven't even confessed it to you. Fuck you. My wide-eyed shock elicited a scornful laugh from him.
何驚いてるんですか。あんたの態度見てたら、
Nah, I look
それくらいわかりますよ。
stupid! I knew I hated him! I know this is a whole ploy, but I fucking hate him. What? Surprised? It was obvious to anyone.
残念です。せっかく使える手駒になってくれるかと思ったのに。
That's a bummer. I thought he'd make a useful pawn. Anger made my blood run hot and... Which one? I want to do anger. I always want to do anger. But I feel like canonically, like, she'd be like fucking crying. You know what I mean? I don't think it will change anything. And, like, obviously none of these answers really change anything. It's just like it's just like a flavor of like responses. I don't know. Maybe I should just stick true to myself and be angry because I'm angry right now. I'm gonna be myself. Oh my god, yes! Never mind! Fuck yeah, she slapped him in the face! Yeah! Someone smacked someone! Can't believe he didn't do it, but she did it, let's go! I slapped Minato across the face as hard as I could. Yes, put your back into it, bitch! His face turned to the side and he remained utterly still. Was that really the reason he did all this? Biting words trembled out of my mouth as though a dam within me had burst. I wanted to stop, but I couldn't. And just as I was about to utter something I knew I couldn't take back.
もう黙れよ。
Just shut up already. I also want to know what the fuck she's saying, actually. I thought I saw his hands tremble before he overtly pulled my face toward him. This is very weird. I don't understand these reactions. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just a loser. I don't get this. I don't understand. Before I knew it, before I knew what was happening, our lips locked together. My words were captured by his desperate lips. My breath stolen by his touch. I'm wearing the same outfit. Okay. His grip on me was unyielding, unwilling to let me go. I was secure in his arms. We parted for a moment and I gasped for air before his lips crashed into mine again. Damn, he's hungry. Despite my bewilderment, I clung to Minato, catching his arm in a vice grip. I wish they animated that, like actually had, like drew that, like she's holding on to him. The world fell away. I didn't know how long we held onto each other. Only when my lungs cried for air and tears welled up in my eyes did he reluctantly pull away.
あんたに何かわかる。
You have no idea. His voice was strained, teetering on the brink of tears. How and when I left that place was all hazy to me, but the lingering heat of his lips served as a stark reminder that I hadn't had a dream. That it hadn't been a dream. I'm kind of confused. Listen, maybe it's because like apparently people love like hate sex and shit. I don't understand that because again, I love myself and I feel like y'all just need therapy. Maybe because I believe that my body is like a prize and I'm not gonna give someone I hate a prize. You know what I mean? This is a trophy. This is a temple, and you can't touch it if I fucking hate you. The only thing I'm gonna let you do is look at it from afar and like cry and boo-hoo because you can't touch it. So like I just don't understand. Like he was like, "Shut up already," and then I was like, "What happened? What was the jump between these two?" A few days later, as The building was due for facility inspection. All employees were asked to leave that by evening. I wasn't ready to go home, so I wandered the city aimlessly until I needed to rest. Exhausted, I decided to drop by Evergreen. Ugh, God, why are we here? Why are we here? Is this the last thing? You know what? This will be... Save. This will be a lovely thing to explore next week. It's very late for me now. Yeah, we're almost done. We actually have just a little bit more of this chapter and then the final chapter, and then I don't have to fucking deal with this boy anymore. I literally thought I could finish this all today. I was fucking stupid. I did not count right. I missed one whole ass chapter in my counting. So this will be finished by next week, hopefully. Please. Please be finished by next week. Oh God. I guess my thoughts so far on this game is that I don't feel any romantic pull towards him like the other characters. I feel like with all of them there was a romantic pull, there was like a teasing, there was something there that kept me romantically, you know, smitten. But it just feels like here it's like I'm barely with a friend, you know what I mean? Like it's barely a friend. I'm just kind of going through the motions. I think it's a very interesting story. However, I don't understand the threat level. Like I don't get the threat level. I honestly just don't understand. It could be, once again, I am American, so I just don't get it. But I just don't really see why he can't just unless he wants to actually keep this job, or unless like he's actually trying to go into a profession that this job will make him look really good at, and losing this job and being implicated in this way would make basically his career prospects null and void. Unless that is happening, then I understand the threat level, but at this point in time he has not explained the threat level, so it doesn't really look like it's that threatening. It just kind of looks weird. I just don't understand the threat level. I still don't like how he treats us, though I understand that he treats us like sternly and rudely to like push us away. It doesn't feel like a push away or a like distance. It feels like I'm going through stressful times, I need an outlet, I'm gonna punch you as my outlet. And that's fucked. Like it doesn't feel it, like it really does not seem. All the instances that we get where he's stressed with his quote-unquote second job, when he's stressed with that, his next reactions is what should be to push us away, but it doesn't feel like pushing away. It feels like he just attacks us. Like pushing away would have been distant, not his snippy comments, not him being outwardly rude, like him just being distant and being like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do this, I'm sorry, I'm blah blah, I'm gonna be here a little longer, you go on without me, you know what I mean? Like just him saying no, you go, I'll stay, or just being like, no, I have other plans, I have da. Like that is actually pulling away. What he's doing is being snippy to us, which is fucking rude to do. So like I don't like it. Like I don't know what else to say. Like I don't like him. He is my most hated trope. I don't like a tsundere, and I just don't think he's fun. I think he's very rude, and like though there are like really cool times, really fun times that I did have while playing for these 3.5 hours, there were fun times with him. It wasn't enough. Like it was enough for, again, a friend, but not for a romantic partner. And we are 5 chapters in and I still do not feel a romantic pull at all. With Nori, it was instant. With Yoshioka, it was instant. With Hobase, it was instant. With Minato, we worked a little into it, but that happened. By chapter 2, I was all in with Minato. Do you know what I mean? Not Minato, with Sotome. Like, do you feel what I mean? Like Minato, it's like I'm literally 5 chapters in and I'm still like, I feel no romantic pull. I feel like we're friends. Like I don't feel anything for this man. Conclusion, I don't know what the internet sees. I don't know what the fan base sees. I don't get it. He's not even that pretty enough for me to like understand where they're coming from. Like with Diabolic Lovers, like the prettiest one is his, oh my god, what's his name? The redhead, the fucking abuser. Like he's like the most prettiest, he's the prettiest one, so obviously he has a bigger fan base, but this one's not even the prettiest one. I don't understand why he has the biggest fan base. But whatever, you know, it's just the usual. I'm right and everyone's fucking weird. That's my conclusion on it. I haven't even finished it yet, but I'm pretty sure he's my lowest tier boy. Well, can't wait for next week when I confirm my suspicions that he is my lowest tier boy. That'd be great to see. Maybe. We'll see.